You know who we are, man, even though some of you might have forgot. It's been a while. I'm your host, Gary G. Garcia, along my brother and partner in misinformation. I see that already people have been starting to get on us. We're an hour late.
Move that mic a little closer to you. Sorry. Yeah.
We're an hour late. All right. I know. It's Brian's fault.
It is my fault. 100%. It's 100% my fault. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm sorry. But we're here. Yeah, right? Isn't that what matters? We're here and we're together.
Better late than never, man.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm excited. I'm excited. We haven't even spoke in the last few days.
I know, and I think it's been longer than a couple days since we've spoke, and I think that's really, really good. Gary texted me this morning. It was like, yo, he just said, yo, and I knew what you meant. You were like, where are we doing? You wanted to know where we're doing the show today, and that's why I was just like, I had just woken up, and I was like, yo, I'll be over, whatever. And he was like, all right, bet. And then I called him, and just really tried not to have a conversation.
Oh yeah, everything we said was like, let's not talk about it now. Let's not talk about it now. But how is everybody out there? Hope you're doing good. I see we got King Handles with us already. Traveling Runners with us already. King Handles 301. It's actually later. We're sorry. It's Brian's fault. We all know that. King Handles, I'm canceling my Patreon subscription. We appreciate it. Now we're back to zero. My daughter Jasmine is here. Traveling Runner says, "Let's go." I feel the same way, man. I'm as excited as you are. And my daughter says, "Hello, hey Jasmine, how's everything?" I saw my daughter yesterday. That was dope. That was actually I saw my son. I spent a lot of time with my son on Monday too. So yeah.
You went up to the city Monday and did the show?
Well, I went up to the city. We did not get a show off. There was no 8 o'clock, no 10 o'clock, no midnight. The streets were dead. New York, what's going on? What's going on, baby? It wasn't even that cold outside, man. It wasn't even that cold. I don't know. It's weird that way sometimes, but it's a midnight Monday show. Most of the time they go off. Yeah. You know? Yeah. And, but big up to everybody who was out here today, who's here and listening and watching, man. We totally appreciate you. A lot has gone on, and we'll try to catch you up as much as possible, man, if you care.
Hold on.
If you care,
Let's hear it.
Well, no, there's a lot.
I just wanted to
no. Before I get going, Before I get going, how was your week, man?
Oh, dude, I had a blast. Here, let me put this right over here so I can hit on that. Is that okay?
Yeah, let me get you your own, man. I got more than one ashtray, yo.
Yeah, dude. So I was just down in the Bahamas on a work trip with one of a corporate client that I have. Dude, it was a blast. But man, I
Where'd you go? To where? DC? Were you in DC?
No, I went to the Bahamas.
Oh, such a rough job. Fucking guy at work at the Bahamas.
Well, so it was fun. So, and the thing was, I was shooting. It was a corporate convention, right? And at this convention, I have to shoot everything, right? And then I have to edit everything. So it's like a lot of my feet. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look, Ray's calling. I wonder what he wants. Should I put him on the show?
I mean, don't call him back. You should have just answered right there. But either way.
Should I answer?
Oh, yeah, answer. Say what's up to Ray, man.
Hey, Ray, you're live on Rated G right now. What's up?
Oh, shit. What's going on? I forgot you guys are doing the show right now.
No, you didn't.
It's an hour late. Dude, what do you have to say to everybody?
Oh, yeah. What up, everybody? How you doing?
Cool. we'll call you back, bro, all right?
Yeah, it's not everything on the radio. I ask people how they're doing. They can't respond to me.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah.
I sent you the promo. Dope promo. Check it out.
Oh, yeah. I'll take a peek. Ooh, interesting.
All right. Check it out on air. It's the Valentine's Day promo for
we'll check it first. Make sure there's no porn involved. We're very anti-porn here. Well, not watching it, just promoting it.
Good talking to you. Bye now.
Yeah, so I was in the Bahamas, dude, and it's a really poor country, you know?
Oh, I thought it was like beautiful.
It is. Oh. It's gorgeous.
It's beautifully poor.
Yeah, it was a British colony, and all the black people there were former slaves that were brought there, and they're just scamming everybody. But the government's corrupt as fuck, so they don't have a choice. You know, just poor, you know? We need, light? Here you go. Sorry. I stole from me again.
Lighter happy. But go ahead.
King Handel says Brian took the Lolita Express down to the Bahamas. But it was just I was getting hocked for everything. Hey buddy, you want a Cuban cigar? Hey buddy, you want this? Hey buddy, you want that? I'm like, hey buddy, if anybody asks me another fucking question, I'm out of this fucking island. Or I'm just gonna knock the next person fucking out. But,
Dude, come back to AC because nobody asked you for nothing out here.
Dude,
I have never left my house where somebody hasn't asked me for something. I've been out here for 5 years, and in the last 5 years, every single day, except for the days that I don't go outside my house, someone asked me for something. Can I get this? Can I get that? Or they offer to sell me a bike. Every single day. So it's not so much different than Atlantic City is what you're saying.
I remember one time when I was driving through Atlantic City, I was actually right in front of the police station, and I had my window cracked because I was waiting for my boy to come out for paying a ticket, right? And this lady just shoves a bag.
You told this
crack
story.
in the window.
Yeah,
Did I?
Yeah.
And she was like $2.
Episode like 3.
Yeah, was it? Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, dude, $2? Like, just not even. Hey, buy nothing.
I had a chick come up to my window like that, and it was my neighbor. What a demise that was.
That was these people?
Yeah, the old neighbors, man. That was like the downfall. I was like, that wasn't just my neighbor just now, but it was.
Theme War 76 says Clinton's Haitian Ferry. I haven't been on that.
I
heard it's
You got
expensive.
there. I heard you took the Disney cruise.
No, so where I was at a Margaritaville resort. So it was like a Jimmy Buffett resort. And it was kind of sick. Food was god awful, dude. Terrible.
Really?
Terrible. And I don't eat seafood, right? So that's on me for not eating the cuisine that is good there. I'm trying to eat a burger. I'm trying to eat a steak.
I mean, how do you? Well, I don't have to ask how you fuck up a burger.
Oh, dude, just super overcooked. It was a hockey puck and shitty meat.
Yeah.
So, but all in all, it was a great time, dude. It was so good to see all those people that I haven't seen in a while. It was the last year when we had our last convention was the last time I seen them. So,
all right.
So yeah, man, it was just fun. It was just like a big shoot. Everyone was eating, everyone was drinking, everyone was dancing, like hot tub, pool, water slides. Like it was a sick trip. Yeah.
Did you get naked?
I got naked in the shower. Yes, I got naked in the shower. Yeah. Yeah. Traveling Runner says hi, Ray. So yeah, man. I mean that was really what was going on with me. I miss you. I miss the show. I want to give a shout out to everyone new who's found us from our Wanna Bump review.
Oh, very cool, man. That's cool.
Yeah, dude,
I'm
5,000,
excited, can't you tell?
5.1 thousand views on that one video. And it's cool because it is something that is different for us to do.
It's a step up. Fuck it. Look, you can't get 1 million views without first hitting 5.1 thousand.
And I also think all the people who are interested in Wanna Bump would love this show. That's what I think our demographics align similarly.
That's a safe assumption, I think.
Yeah. Somebody wrote my new favorite podcast in one of the comments. That was the nicest comment. That's the best comment I've ever.
Those actually got nice comments. It was a breath of fresh air from all of this kid can't be that stupid. These guys are gay. It was so much. They were nice. I was looking for the bad comments, and they were all nice. Big up to everybody with a nice comment. Yeah. I can understand a person leaving a nice comment. Mm-hmm. I never understand a person like that leaves a bad comment. Just fucking, how much shit I see that I'm like, this is ridiculous, and I just don't say nothing. I move right on.
Yeah.
I don't know. For some reason, people think everybody needs to hear.
You got a comment over there.
What is it? Those nice comments are bots. Fucking handles, man. Why you got fucking? Can I have it? Yeah. Can I just have it, man? It's like I heard this comedian one time talking about you see a dude with a dope car and they're like, oh, that's some little dick energy, and he's like, well, can he have it? Like, can he have the car? He already got a little dick. Like, can he at least have a really nice car? Like, what's the problem if that's how he compensates? It's fucked up. Women do shit like that all the time. They compensate for like their eyebrows, their eyelashes, their tits. They compensate for everything. But a dude wants to compensate for a small dick, and all of a sudden there's a problem.
Got another comment over here.
Traveling Runner says, hey, buddy, want to sell me a piece of your liver?
Fuck, dog.
How much do livers go for? Because I can tell you, I could probably use the money. I'm not even going to lie, man. Are we ready
How
to?
much? How much, dog? How
Are we
much?
ready to hear how
Yeah,
my
how
last
much?
3 weeks were going?
How much money would you
I have to look. How much does a liver go for? Hold on.
Hold on. Let me pull this.
Yeah, pull it up. How much does a liver go for in the open market, man?
I feel like this might be a
He
question.
doesn't want the whole liver. He just wants a piece.
Do you think we have to duck go with this question, or is this a question
You have
we're
to
gonna
duck go it. Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
yeah. I don't think they're gonna have that answer on Hulu or whatever the fuck that is we use.
Google. Dog.
Google. I don't know, man. All right, fuck me, dog. So what? I'm burnt. Like that's news to anybody.
Shit.
Like that's something. Like you just discovered something.
All right, here
The
we go.
fuck out of here. Let's see.
How much does a liver go for on the black market? Hey, here we go.
Oh, here's what all your organ parts are worth.
Oh shit.
The kidneys, 200,000. All right.
It's the most popular organ on the black market. The kidney
kidney.
is the most popular organ.
They're very important, aren't they? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, kidney disease is a motherfucker. Dog.
Yeah, Mark actually gave a kidney to his son. Big up to Mark, man, who gave a kidney to his fucking son. He's been a guest, and he's also my best friend, one of my best friends. Probably my best friend, one of my best. I don't like saying that in front of Brian because he's one of my best friends. But he hasn't known me since first grade. You know, where were you for my bullies, dog? Where were you? Where were you, man? Go ahead. Let's see what else we
I
got.
defend your honor now online. A liver. So a liver is 157,000.
157,000. You only want a piece of it, so I would say 75,000, and we can talk. You know, let's just say 5,001. That's a lot of bumps. It is. I will say this: I still got all of it. Like I haven't touched it. That's how I know I don't have a problem. I haven't touched it. Like I don't even. Even when I'm down, I'm like, let me take a bump.
I showed everyone that clip down there. They were fucking loving it, dude. I sent out a bunch of them the link.
It was a fun time.
Yeah, the link too.
It was a fun time. I'm not gonna lie, that was fun, man. It felt like old days. It felt like being in school and shit, and trying new drugs. It was exciting.
Well, listen, if you wanted to buy a heart, it would cost you $119,000.
Wow, that's pretty good for a heart.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought.
That's crazy, man. How is the heart cheaper? Don't you need the heart? Well, I guess you need a kidney too.
I mean, does the heart not go bad as fast, or
I don't know, but isn't the heart like more important than the liver? Can't you get your liver removed and still be all right?
I don't think
No?
so, dude. Yeah, I think.
What's the thing you can
lose
get
One
removed?
kidney.
But there's something you could remove.
Your tonsils.
Not the tonsils.
Gallbladder. I think it's Is it a gallbladder?
I'm not sure, man. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. What the fuck do I know? But wow, man, that's crazy. That's cheap. 119,000.
Yep.
It's good to know. It's good to keep that like in the bank in case you ever need a heart.
Corneas are $30,000.
Corneas, eyes.
Yeah, dog. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Stevie Wonder could definitely see. He could definitely see. Definitely. You're telling me they're buying and selling eyes, and he ain't cop a pair? That's bullshit. He definitely copped a pair. He just can't stop being blind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially nowadays. You know, he stops being blind nowadays.
You think it would ruin everything for him?
Yeah, most doubt, man. He has to stay with that shaky, dude. He has to keep doing this. He'd have to find new moves. You know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want to know where they get them from, corneas are reportedly worth $30,000 on the black market and usually come from corpses.
Ooh.
But if someone sells your corneas after you die, you're not going to enjoy that money. Who would write that? Who would write that line on this article? Yo, what sick fuck?
Well, they're not wrong.
Yeah, no, yeah, of course.
You know, of course, you know. I mean, can you sell your corneas while you're alive?
Oh, dude, look at. I mean, I guess.
Right? And just, you know, wear some cool glasses, start to play the piano, and become the new Stevie Wonder.
Well, what if maybe you just do one? You know.
Who only wants one? You'd have to find a dude who really likes patches. Nah,
Ahoy,
dog.
matey, can I get 20 of your corneas?
I only need one.
I only need one, mate. Only one. I'll give you 3,000 gold doubloons. And this dirty whore.
And this dirty whore. She is a good-looking whore. She looks even better with tunnel vision.
Alright, matey, maybe just put the tool patches on.
You have a dick.
Oh.
It's funny. That's the comment that made you a dick. Nothing before that was dickish.
Should we continue down the list? This is fun.
Let's
This is-
go.
this is
Let's
why I
go.
love the show. Yeah, this
I
is why the
want to
show's
know.
great.
You're talking to a dude who once went through a list of all the words for dick. And there are a lot, yo. I would be down to repeat that because I know there's a lot of people that didn't see that show back in the day. That was fun.
Me and my boy Pat one time, we went through a list of just all curse words throughout history. Like what people would say to like offend each other, but just back. That was fun.
Yeah, and none of them probably beat the N-word.
No.
Whoever came up with that word right there, boy, they outdid themselves. If you think about it, right? Because there's nothing worse than it, man. It's like they outdid themselves.
Oh my god.
I mean, listen, you got to give credit where it's
You
fucking
have
due.
to do that on stage, dude. That's a great bit. No one's ever said that before. That's hysterical.
I'm going to do it tonight. I'll let you know how it goes.
Wait till you got another show.
Stop banging the table.
Wait till you got another show in Camden and do it up there, dog.
Oh, I'll do it if I open for Tommy Davis. I got to open up for Tommy Davidson, people, in case you're wondering what's been going on with me. I wasn't even supposed to be there. I mean, I wasn't supposed to be on the show, but sometimes you're in the right place at the right time. The opening act was stuck in traffic, so I got to go up and do a few minutes.
Oh, is that what
And,
happened?
yeah.
They got stuck in traffic? That sucks.
And
for them.
they allowed me to go on. So big up to them. Big up to Tommy Davidson. He was dope. I didn't really get to meet him because I had the 8 o'clock show, so I had to leave before he got off. But it was fun. The crowd was dope. And I'm going to do that joke tonight and see where it goes. That's actually it's a pretty good joke, right? I'm going to do it tonight. See how that goes. That's pretty funny.
Well, who do you think it was that came up with it?
Do they know?
I mean, I'll Google it, but I'm not going to put that search on air. Let me see
No,
if I
just say who came up with the N-word.
Am I
They don't know what you're talking about. You don't got to spell it out. What is this, South Park?
Am I allowed to say? Am I allowed to spell it? That's what I want to know. So am I
No,
allowed
just
to
say
spell it? Am I allowed
N-word,
to type
dog.
it?
Just
Okay.
say N-word, man. You're not trying to get fucking people running into the crib at this moment. You're trying to get us swatted. I don't think they know, but whoever did, I mean, we really do got to admit.
Whoa.
Wait, we know?
Whoa, dude. It shows it. It shows it. Showed it at the top, dog.
We didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, you mean it spells the word?
Yes. At the top of the page.
Well, I mean, listen, man. If freaking Howard Stern could say it left and right, then can't they write it?
Yeah, dude. I mean, I guess that is true. Oh man.
Is this hate speech now? Are we getting pulled from YouTube again? Do you know in
Oh
my last...
yeah, dog. This is definitely not gonna last.
Do you know the last 4 shows I've done? The last 4 shows I've done in a row, someone's come up to me and said, "Why have you gotten pulled off of YouTube?"
Why have we?
Yeah, why you keep getting pulled off of YouTube? Why do you get strikes?
Think, bro. I mean, I know why.
Because we're bad boys. We're so naughty. I don't get it, but whatever.
No. So it's an adaptation of the Spanish word for black. That's what it is. It was
negro.
Yeah, correct. Yep. Dude, I feel like we should have.
So
we should have
really,
known that, dude.
So really, because when Spanish people say that, no one really takes it. Was it an offense in Spanish, or was it just the word that they used?
I think it was the white man changed it around.
I think what started was the white man just spoke really bad Spanish.
Is that what it was?
That's what happened. They had a dude, he's trying to say it. It's probably some hick, and he couldn't roll his R's. That's what it comes down to. It's just a white dude that couldn't roll his R's, and damn, look how that word took off. Insane. Who was the first white dude to missay it? That's what I want to know.
What, to get in trouble for saying it?
Not to get in trouble. Why do they have that there? The first person to get in trouble for saying it.
I'm sure we could find that out, dude. Well, I mean, I guess it would be like, like nowadays.
I can tell you who it wasn't. Definitely wasn't Howard Stern.
No. And people were defending him still.
Of course,
They were like, he was making fun of them.
But of course, those are the people who fucking were fans of Howard Stern, which I never really was, and I never hated on him. I never knocked the next man's hustle. My point on that whole thing was, how is that up, and they keep
It was
taking
the
us
French.
down.
The French had another word for it.
Oh, the French started?
Yeah, but I'm not going to try to pronounce these, dog.
Nah, I don't want you to.
Can I tell you something I did down in the islands? And I like was it, dude? It was like something. It was something that I thought that should have stayed inside. So they said I was like walking with all the like this group of guys, and we were coming out, and there was like the Bahamian girls, and they were like, "Oh, you guys are from the," they were like, they said it in their accent, like, "You guys are from the Tint World Company," and I went, "Tint World, man," and I was just like, "Ah, no!" And I put the towel over my head and just ran inside. Like I mimicked her accent.
What
right
are you,
in front
Tom
of her.
Hanks' son?
Dude, I don't know, bro. I just wasn't thinking. It was horrible, dude.
You ever see
It
Tom
was
Hanks'
horrible.
son?
It was
Do you know
horrible,
what
dude.
I'm talking
I
about?
can't believe I fucking did that.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Could you
dude.
please bring up Tom Hanks? Put up Tom Hanks' son, and then what do they call that? Patois? Is that what it's called? Put it up, please, because this is what you sound like to me, man. I don't know if people know what I'm talking about, man. King Hannah says, kinda, what's that say? Kinda like how the Australian's accent is really just a drunk British accent. True. I mean, isn't that where the British sent their criminals in the beginning?
The British sent their criminals to Australia.
Oh, to Australia.
No, to Australia. But, they colonized all those islands, dude, and it was really fucked up. There was a hotel right next to the Margaritaville called the British Colony. That was the name of the hotel. I'm like, dude, what? And they had this statue of the guy who, and then right underneath it, it said like tamed the natives or some shit, dude. It was something fucking crazy like that.
They probably had nice rooms.
Dude, yeah. But then they had these carved steps, and dude, it was sad to be down there because they got destroyed by tons of hurricanes. Right? They're exploited by the same Bahamian people who are now in power, but they're essentially puppet regimes of British colonies, dude.
Why'd you have to go all dark on shit, man? We were just having a nice, bright conversation about how to buy kittens and shit.
I'm trying to pull the crowd back for the very racial comment that I made.
I had to get all dark and shit,
Yeah.
man. We were just
I'm
having a
trying to
bright.
pull back
We
the
were just
crowd, dude. I'm
we were
trying to
just
do a
having a
deal, dude.
light conversation on the history of the N-word. I mean, what the fuck? You had to get all dark and shit, man.
All right,
Anyway,
here you go,
could you
here you go.
please
Yeah,
bring
here
up?
it is.
Yeah, bring it up. Let's see real quick. This is who I.
Big up the whole island, massive. It's your boy Chatana, coming straight from the Golden Globes, you want to say? Me father Tom Hanks presenting in a what, soon forward come. Big up, tune in.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brian T. Licata on the red carpet. He took a lot of slack for that shit.
Building
too.
your online business?
Dude, of course he did. Yeah, I know. And I was just like, oh, I'm so sorry. Then I put the towel over my head and just ran. I just fucking ran.
You should have ran into a wall. That's what you should have did. You should have just ran face first into a wall. Fucking idiot. You're an idiot. So, can I say something? Well, no. Do we still
What
got?
should I do? I feel
do we
like
still
I
got?
feel like I need to do. I don't know. I did spend.
What? Well, I think you should send some reparations to the country. That's what you should do. I think you should start writing a check.
I do, but I said when I got back, I'm never going to that country ever again, dog. This is my last.
They shouldn't
time in
even
that
let you
country.
back.
No, they shouldn't, because every time I go down there, I do video work that I'm not legally allowed to do in their country, dog. So it's China
Allegedly.
number one, Bahamas
Allegedly.
number two, dog.
I thought we were gonna go to fucking China to interview the fucking president over there. Do they have a president, or is it more like of a dictator type shit?
They call him a president.
They
but-
have to, right? They're not allowed to go. Not my president. You heard Ghana. That's great. Any more body parts? Do we have toes and shit? Is Brian secretly Sean Paul?
Okay,
Yo,
so now,
going
am
back-
I allowed to sing? Am I allowed to sing like him, or do I have to sing? Do I have to sing like me?
Do you say the N-word when you're listening to NWA?
Not with any black people in the car.
Well, then that would be racist.
So I have to do it with my black.
If you're
friends.
gonna do it, you gotta do it with anyone who's in the car and windows down while you drive through Harlem, motherfucker. Going back to the body parts and the sale of a little piece of my liver, the traveling runner asks, "Are there any leasing or financial plans?" I'd have to check your credit score first, and then he also says, "Are there any? I could use $30K right now. I'd buy a glass eye and settle my debt."
I mean, dude, it depends on.
I
who
mean, you
you're
could
the
settle
debt
your
to.
debt, or you could buy a piece of my liver. You know, you could borrow from Peter to pay Paul.
All right. So hold on. How much was the liver?
The liver's 150, I think, something like that.
Yeah. So traveling runner, what I'm suggesting is dog. Oh no, hold on. Where is it? Liver 157.
Yeah, so for 75,000 straight, I'll give you a piece of my liver.
I'm saying, dude, for Gary's liver dog, no more than like 22,000. No more, dude. Dude. Come on.
I mean, you could say
It
that, and
has
you
spots on it, dude. It's spotted. It looks like it
looks like a.
it's a cheetah dog.
Look, you
I
could
miss you so much.
you could safely assume that. That would be a safe assumption, but it would only be an assumption because I mean the truth is, dude, we don't know. I mean, my doctor is always amazing. You know what? They just sent me my new medical card. So apparently I still have insurance, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do my physical again. Nice. And he's gonna be like, "You haven't went to go get the camera, and you still haven't gotten that hemorrhoid taken off." And I'm gonna be like, "Doc, you're the only one I trust. You're gonna have to do it yourself." You know.
Yeah, you really like your doctor, don't you? I've always remember you speaking highly of him, right?
I mean, I do. The first question I asked him when I went to see him right after the pandemic was, "Can men become women?" And he was like, he looked at me, he said, "Are you for real right now?" And I said, "I just want the answer." He goes, "Stop being stupid." I said, "Okay, that's a good enough answer for me."
Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah.
All right, now you can talk to me.
Right.
Because if he would have came out with well, it's complicated, I'd have been like, "You got another doctor here that I could talk to."
Yeah, I
Someone
would
who knows reality.
have went to a different office. Jasmine's got a comment that I think you should read.
My daughter says, "I was gonna say the quality of that liver is questionable." Not really though, Jasmine. Let's keep it real. I didn't drink a lot when I was there when you were growing up. Mm-hmm. I didn't drink a lot. I just started drinking again now that I started doing comedy. You know, and I still don't really drink a lot. Mm-hmm. I would think to say, man, fuck that. I just upped it to 80,000. You could thank Brian for that. Now it's 80,000. Because the truth is, I don't drink a lot. And I went 20 years pretty much not drinking, which means my liver is looking my liver probably looks better than yours, man. You talking all that shit.
No. We've spoke about this on the podcast. Remember what I told you that story when I went to rehab when I was in like a real bad run?
Yeah.
I went in, they take your blood,
Yeah.
they run it for everything.
Yeah.
And then I'm sitting in group and they come in, they're like, "Hey, the medical director wants to talk to you about your blood test results." And I'm like, "Whoa, not cool." Not cool, because every other time they would just be like, "Oh, you're good."
What's that shit that makes you yellow?
Hep C.
Yeah, you got Hep C, dog.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm fucking sweating it, dude.
Isn't that a symptom of hepatitis?
and jaundice, you know, and so
I always had a very Hep C complexion.
yeah. I mean, I would. It's not the cameras, people.
Nah, I've always had a very jaundiced kind of look to me. That's my Puerto Rican color.
So I go and you know, and the other thing, when you check in, they ask you how much drugs you do. They're like, "How much money do you spend a week on drugs?" I don't all of it, and like whatever I can get.
Whatever I don't spend on food.
Exactly. Yeah. It's just.
And my food is usually a Snicker and
Snickers and a Red Bull, dude. Snickers and a Red Bull. That was lunch when I was doing dope, dog. Snickers and a Red Bull. That's all you need, dude. Hungry? Why wait?
yeah, exactly. It's satisfying. Go ahead.
Detoxing? Grab a Snickers.
Go ahead.
So I go in, and then he's like, you know, I really really don't see this very often, but your blood results are perfect.
Are you sure you're doing heroin?
Yeah, he was like, your iron is a little high, but that's it, dog. And that was from the syringes. You know?
Nah, every time he says to me, every time we get my results, he goes, well, dude, you did it again. I don't know how. I don't know how. And I don't either.
Well, dude, listen.
You know.
I mean, I think, you know, you know, we talk a lot, and you know, part of the conversations we have are sometimes about the stresses we have. But I would say overall, dude, me and you are pretty positive people. You know,
People wouldn't believe how positive I really am.
yeah.
You know, just because I'm very honest with the way I'm feeling at the moment. Sometimes, you know, people think, but you know, the minute I stop talking about certain shit, I just stop and I leave it and I fucking keep moving ahead. I'm a very happy. Listen, I am a man of peace. Yet, all I get is war. I find myself at war with everybody. With everybody. And I literally am a man of peace. Right now, they turned off my gas. Why? Because I'm at war with the gas company. That's why. Because back in October, right? Because here's the deal. Back in October, they hit me up and they were like, yo, you owe, I think it was like fucking $800 or something like that, right? And I'm like,
$800.
Now, mind you,
In October?
they hit me up because they said that I hadn't been paying them enough, right? Oh, no, it's freezing in here right now, dude. You got on long sleeves.
Yeah, I know, but so the heat in here. I mean, you don't have a furnace. You don't have a
No,
furnace.
that's the heat. That
I
duct up
I
there.
know, but where is the heat source? It's not.
Oh, no, it's in my closet over there,
Oh, you have a furnace?
Yeah.
It's a gas furnace.
which is the only gas I use in this house.
Yeah, and dude,
Right.
gas
So-
is cheap.
Check this out, though. Right? So they call me up, and I'm like, that's impossible because I had owed them money from the COVID, but I paid it off because it was only like $300. So I paid them off, and then starting in like September, right, I started just sending them $50 a month because I wasn't using my heat. The weather was nice. My windows were open. You know what I'm saying? So I just started sending them $50 a month because I know there's a charge to get it sent to you. And then I figured if anything, all that other stuff will be added on. But then in October, I get a call talking about I owed them $600. I said, how could that be? I've been sending you $50 a month. They said, yeah, but that hasn't been covering the charge. I said, but what are you talking about? It hasn't been covering the charge. I don't use anything that has gas. And he goes, well, when you cook. And I said, well, try again, buddy. I said, just like that, too. I said, try again, buddy. I have an electric stove. I said, the only thing that uses gas in my house is the heat, which, by the way, people, is above me. So when the heat comes on, it doesn't even really heat my house. It fills up, and then the house gets warm for a second. Then it turns off, and all the heat rises.
Yeah.
So I'm sure my neighbors are very warm, right?
And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, you were talking about getting a little like space heater.
I'm gonna get one of those ones that look like a fireplace that you put on your wall, and it makes your whole fucking room hot.
Dude, you got to get the heat dish. The one that kind of looks like a big fan. It's a big disc, and it's this like bright red color. Dog, I'm telling you, it is the best fucking heater of all time.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like a fireplace.
Well, you should get the fireplace too for the feng shui.
What do I need both for? How hot do I need to be? And when I tell you that will make my spots more warmer than this fucking thing does, right? So I'm bugging out, right? And then today, because normally I don't even look at the bills. Once he told me that, I'm like, fuck you. I just keep sending him $50.
Right.
I just keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know now it's probably a little more because, you know, now I'm
Crack
using
it
it.
open, dude. I want we gonna yeah.
So I've been using it, you know. So now I know it's probably a little more, but my attitude is this should have at least been $20 for the last couple of months left over. Because how are you charging me more than $30 for the service of my thing, right?
Right. Yeah. Not
So
even
today I go in to look at my bill. I said, fuck it, let me see how much I owe, right? I owe $965, right?
Oh.
So I go, I don't get how I could still owe that. Like, I don't even understand how the first 800 came on. Right?
I think I know what it is.
Yeah, what do you think it is?
I think it's service fees and late fees and shit like that they compound. Is that what it is? Or no?
You ready for this?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah,
The delivery charge
oh God.
is $146.
What?
$146.77 just to deliver the
Per
gas here.
month?
Yes.
Let me see that shit, dog. Or go ahead, but read it down. That's
Delivery charge, $146.
That's insane.
And then the total usage cost is $158. My total gas charge
$11 or $10.
was $47 was the charge for actually using the thing. So all that time that I was sending them 50, they were charging me $146 just to deliver the shit. If these motherfuckers think they're getting $1 from me, I'm gonna call them up and I'm gonna let them know, could you do me a favor and stop sending me the gas? I don't want it. I don't want it.
Yeah, I don't need it.
I'm gonna get me a fucking fireplace joint out there. I'll get that little circular one for out here. And boom, done. I don't need your fucking gas. I'm not giving these motherfuckers a cent. They can go kiss my fucking whole nutsack. They're fucking insane.
Yeah. It's bananas.
It's more to deliver
it's
it
insane.
than the usage that I use.
Yeah, doesn't make sense. It is a little chilly in here, though.
A little chilly?
Yeah,
I'm
so-
fucking freezing, dog. My cat's not here right now.
It's warm outside.
My cat, yeah, it's colder in here than it is outside.
Did you move my jacket?
Yes, I did.
Where is it?
Do you want it?
I would like it, please. Yeah, yeah. If you would be so kind. I'll read some comments while you're away.
Nah, it's hysterical. It's colder in here than it is outside.
Way colder, dude. It's beautiful. It's like 60 degrees outside right now.
And my temperature thing says that it's 60 degrees in here. In what fucking world is it 60 degrees in here?
It's probably like 55.
I'm gonna go check right now.
Yeah, and the wind chill factor is like, there's a wind chill factor in here. He doesn't even have the fans on, you know. All right, so King Handle says, I remember a ratchet chick raw. Oh no, I remember I hit a ratchet chick raw that I picked up from one of the most ratchet clubs in college. Knew her for all of 2 hours. I left for basic training, thank you. A couple days later, and I swore I had HIV. I recall that.
I remember. Hold on. I remember a certain comedian whose name I will not mention was working with me on the boardwalk selling tickets, and this Caribbean chick came walking down the boardwalk completely head to toe naked, like everything was okay. Yeah. Just walking around.
Drugs?
No. Just thought it was all right to walk around naked. I guess a nudist. I mean, she was from the Caribbeans. I don't know what fucking tribe.
You're not me, tribe.
So
Should have asked her who her favorite colonizer
so whatever.
was.
Like everyone's taking pictures, of course. You know, because the chick's walking around butt ass naked, and she had all her teeth, and she wasn't like you could tell she wasn't a junkie looking thing.
Right.
All right, so this comedian might or might not. Well, this comedian wound up, sleeping with her. Right. Well, they didn't sleep. He wound up banging her. Right. And then afterwards, I said, "Oh, you might want to make sure you get checked before, because at the time the dude had a lady. So I was like, if I was you, I would make sure I get checked before I go back to my lady." And he's like, "What do you mean?" I said, "What do you mean? What do I mean, dude? Make sure you ain't got HIV.
Right.
And he goes, "Why would you say that?" I go, "Cause you banged a chick that was walking around naked on the boardwalk." And he's like, "What?" And I go, "Yeah." So now I'm being a dick about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie. Throughout the day, I'm being a dick about it, and I could, it's heavy on his head because he's realizing he made a dumb mistake.
Well, dude, no, you did the right thing.
Young,
bro. You're saying the right thing.
He was young,
right?
The dick has a lot of power when you're young, And then I said to him, "Dude, relax. All right, stop bugging out. I mean, think about it. What's the chances that some random chick walking down the boardwalk naked that would have sex with some dude on a whim has AIDS? Okay? It's like 1,000,000 to 1 chance. I'm such a dick, yo.
1,000,000 to 1. 1,000,000 to 1.
Winds up, he got tested. He didn't have HIV either. So good to both of you, man. Good to you, King Handles, and good to this comedian who, you might or might not know.
D-Moore76 says, healthy mind, healthy life.
I agree with that, D-Moore.
And King Handles wants to know, Gary, is this the Gambino Gas Company?
Yeah, might as well be. You know what I'm saying? It might as well be, yo.
It's
But I'm not-
South Jersey gas. So
but
yeah,
I'm
they're
not-
definitely
yeah.
Italians.
Yeah, I'm not paying that shit, man. Kiss my ass. I will pay the charge, you know, which I've been paying because I've still been giving them 50. So as you can see, my usage charge I've been paying for. So what we're gonna argue about what I'm gonna have to.
You've
go
been
to
covering
war.
your bill, not the usage charge, really, though, right? The 50 covers the bill, the gas. They're kind of digging you for back service charges. is
No,
what it
they're
seems like.
trying to get me for that service of bringing me the gas. Well, you're charging
Right.
me too much, dog. If you would have told me that from the jump, I'm gonna call them up. I'm gonna tell them to
Bro,
turn it off.
147. That's extortion, dude.
I'm
That's
gonna tell them I don't
crazy.
want your gas.
Bro, don't they know? Like, I mean, bro, it's not like they're delivering.
Don't they know I live in Atlantic City?
Yeah, dude.
Who the
Yeah,
fuck
in this
could
old
afford
building.
that?
Like, yeah, come on, dude.
Bidenomics, dog.
Yeah, well, you know.
Because I'll tell you this, it wasn't that much when I first moved
No,
out here.
dude, definitely not.
My
Yeah.
bill was coming out to like in the winter $70, $80.
The most I ever paid for gas in Ventnor was like 110, and that
mind
was
you-
the coldest winter we
And
had.
mind you, I don't have a gas stove.
Right.
Fuck out of here, man. I told you I'm a man of peace, but all they want to bring me is war. I don't ask for this shit.
And war, what is it good for?
If you win, it could be very satisfying. I mean, let's not lie.
I mean, I love a good pillage and plunder. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I got a very special fuck you shout out. Well, let's get to that. Gary says you can ask them to do a meter reading to see if it's an issue with the meter. King Handles, do you work for the gas company?
No, and I'm going to tell you what the gas company does is now they sub out the contracting for the guy who reads the meters. And I knew some guys from AA who were meter readers, and they would just read half of the street 1 month, and then the next month go to the other side, and they would just average them out.
Yep. Yeah, kiss my ass, man.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, let's break it down.
All right, well, to get to this, I'm going to need y'all to bear with me. Because, listen, people know that I'm not the person to like to go online and air out bullshit. All right? So I'm going to try to do this in a way where it's the most tactful and respectful way because some things do need to get aired out.
I don't disagree, man. I don't
You know?
disagree. And it's not like you haven't had the conversations already directly,
So-
correct?
Yes. So I'm gonna try to do this in a way that maybe some people will be able to keep up with it, some people won't. But in order to get to the fuck you shout out, I first must tell you a story. All right. Once upon a time, there was an almond M&M who hooked up with a stale Mars bar, and then they hooked up with a Reese's of any variety. Right. And they got together and they decided that they wanted to open up their own candy store. And they thought to themselves, a candy store run by the candy would be a great idea. But they realized that, you know, an almond M&M and, you know, a stale Mars bar, they're going to need more than that, even though they had the Reese's of any variety. Mm-hmm. So they went out and they picked up a Snicker, you know, and a Hershey. And they picked up a Nutter Butter. And they picked up, you know, those peanut candy marshmallows that are orange.
That nobody likes.
That's not really candy, but
It's
they
a
have it
doorstop.
there.
Yeah.
All right, they got one of those, right? And they said to them, listen, man, we want to be a candy store that is run by the candy, and we want you guys to be a part of this and build it with us, and we'll all share in what we do.
It sounds a little like communism. Is that the term for it, dude? I think it's communism.
I don't know if that's what you call
Marxism,
it.
Leninism.
I mean, I thought it was, you know, I thought it was what they call, I don't know what you would call it, but either way. So everyone agrees, and they start to sell candy. All candy doesn't necessarily sell the same, you know, like who the fuck wants a fucking peanut that's really not even a marshmallow? What is it? Is it a marshmallow? I don't even know what that shit is, but it's
like
not
an
candy.
elephant, like for an elephant.
It's like a orange peanut that is like almost like a marshmallow. You know what I'm talking about? But it's not even a marshmallow. I don't even know what the fuck it is. But either way, you know, that didn't sell a lot, you know, but he was good at selling all the other candy, you know. And then you had the Nutter Butter, which for some reason some people still ate, you know, but not a lot. Not a lot of people ate it, but some people still ate it. But they were also good at selling the other candies, you know. And the Hershey, you know, the Hershey sold pretty well, but everybody wished it had nuts every now and then, you know. But it still sold really good on its own. And the Snicker really satisfied, you know. And
It was filling.
it was filling. It really satisfied.
Felt full.
All right. Now the almond M&M, was jealous because he was jealous because he couldn't be a peanut M&M. He wanted to be a peanut M&M. He wanted something to do with peanuts, you know, and he just couldn't be it. So he was upset. He was a very upset person. So what happened was, you know, at one point this candy store was successful. It became very successful, and
They had multiple locations.
yeah, and they decided to name the comedy. They decided to name the candy store. They decided to name the candy store AC Jokes, right? So at one point, this candy store was very successful, you know. And then during the process of that success, the almond M&M, you know, had issues and decided to just, you know, take money from the candy store. All the other candies were very upset because basically he took that money from all the other candies, you know. But they said, you know what, man, fuck it. We're all candies, and every candy deserves a second chance. And they let that candy back into the candy store because every now and then it sold some candies, you know. And then what happened was the almond M&M and the stale Mars bar decided that the Reese's of every variety needed to go for whatever reason, and they convinced all the other candies that person needed to go, that you know, we don't need Reese's, you know. Now the Snicker would always be like, well, I don't know, man, a lot of people like Reese's, you know, but they were like, no, we'll do better without the Reese's. So they got rid of the Reese's. The Reese's went on, you know. Then as time went on, the almond got greedy again and decided to take money from the candy store again. And everyone lost their mind, right? But for some reason, the Mars bar said, no, we should bring back the almond M&M. And they did. And then eventually they brought back the Reese's because they realized the Reese's did sell. I mean, it's every variety. You know what I'm saying? So now the group is back together. Everybody's doing their thing. But there's a problem. Because the almond and the Mars bar kept making so many bad decisions, the candy store ain't selling what it's used to selling. So now all the candies decided we don't want to fuck with the Mars bar no more. We don't want to fuck with the M&M almond anymore, you know? And the Mars bar said, you know what? You're kind of right. You know, I am kind of stale. Maybe I should go on and do something else.
That's not bad.
But the almond M&M decided that for him to go, he was going to want something between $22,000, definitely not $25,000, but $80,000, somewhere between between $30,000 and $80,000. Not $80,000, but somewhere between that, I don't know. And everybody started asking why. Why do you deserve anything? You know? But, you know, the almond M&M still refuses to go. And the almond M&M, although it's no longer on the shelves because, you know, we went out and got new candy. You know, we wanted some gobstoppers. You know what I'm saying? We wanted some candy that was actually good. The almond just wants to stay on the shelf, you know, and kind of force everybody to sell the almond. And it's becoming a thing where it's like you kind of just want to burn down the whole store, you know? And I think because it's come to that, my rated G shout out, fuck you shout out, goes to Mike Merck of Atlantic City Comedy, of AC Jokes. And because the stale Mars bar wants to hang out with him, then fuck it. I give a shout out to to Matt Bridgestone, and from the bottom of Rated G, and all that Rated G stands for, fuck you. And I don't mean that as a friend. I think you're still cool, decent human beings in some sort of way. Although I don't understand how you consider yourself to be decent. I do wonder sometimes how a motherfucker sleep at night. But yeah, you know, from the bottom of my heart, fuck you. And we'll see how this candy store situation plays out. Big up to my Reese's. Big up to my Hershey. And I'm just a Snickers, so I'm going to continue to be satisfied.
Yeah. You've always made me feel full.
Gay!
Gay!
Dude. All I know is, bro, I'm happy to be fucking back. I cannot wait to get with the Reese's, the Snickers, and I'm the $100,000 grandpa.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm a Butterfinger. Yeah, Butterfinger.
We got some comments. King Handel says, Gary, nah, I go to war. What's it say? Nah, I go to war with the electric company once a year. Actually, me and the electric company were at war, and we have actually come to the table, and we've reached an agreement of a ceasefire.
Wait, what? Say that again? Ceasefire? I thought there wasn't a ceasefire.
No, with me and the electric company.
Oh.
We have a ceasefire with me.
Was that the blood from a stone? Was that the electric company? Or
No, that was the house. When I had the house.
That was the house. That's right. Yeah.
As far as my apartment goes, which now has no gas.
Hold on, dude. We gotta get. So was that it, or the
no,
the FU shout out? That's over.
That's the whole thing, man. That's the whole thing. You know, I just say, listen, people, beware of the almond M&M. And the Mars bar. That's all. You know what I'm saying? When you get that call to come work or whatever, just beware, man. Just beware. You know, there are diabolical things at hand. That's what it is, you know. And I think it comes from a thing of delusion on one side. The other side is just like, you know, it's an old Mars bar, man. It just wants to be sold on a shelf. It doesn't care. But the other one comes from a lot of delusions that thinks everyone likes the almond M&M. But think about it. When was the last time you bought an almond M&M?
Never.
You know
I'm
what
allergic
I'm saying?
to tree nuts, dog.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
can't eat
So
almond
it's-
M&Ms.
so
I
it's
can't even
like-
be in the same room as an almond M&M, dog.
So it's
or
delusion.
the almond
It's
M&M.
delusion of thinking you deserve what you know you don't deserve, dog.
Fucking
How you
get
gonna even
outta
ask
here
someone
with
you
that
deserve nothing?
bullshit,
That's when
son.
you deserve
Bullshit.
nothing.
Zero.
And then sit there and talk to me
Nothing.
about fairness. You know what I'm saying, man? Come on, dog. It's insanity, man. And like I said, man, you know, anyone who knows. You know. But moving ahead, you know, so I guess that's another little war that I really don't want to be a part of. You know. And they had the nerve to ask me what would I do? What would I do? I'd take the money and run. That's what I do, because I'm a Snicker, and everybody loves a fucking Snicker. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, it's not my fault. Yeah. You know, you think everyone just loved the Snicker? No, go out there and convince people that the almond M&M is actually good, and maybe more people will fucking buy it. You know, and who knows? Maybe we'll put it back on the shelf. Till then, go fuck yourself. You know what I'm saying? Go fuck
I don't
yourself.
think that almond's ever playing in this town again, dog.
All I know is this, man. Like, you know, when you fuck with someone who has nothing to lose, you should be very, very, very aware of where you plant that flag, because all you're going to do is hold the flag. There'll be no mountain to plant it on. I'm that dude that I've crushed everything in my life and started over. You know, I have no fear of that.
And people make mistakes, bro. I'm not saying they don't. None of this is saying
No,
they don't.
no,
There's been chances. There's been forgiveness, and it's
No,
past.
and the thing is, it's also a thing of, listen, man, you had your opportunity. When are you going to realize that this conversation would never even be happening if you did what you were supposed to do? And don't complain about no one trusts you, because no one should trust you. When you rob someone twice and ask them to trust you, then it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? The first time, what did Bush say? First time, shame on you. Second time, there won't be a fucking second time. You know what I'm saying?
Do you want to read some of these? Okay.
Yeah, let's read some of the comments. Themore says, holy shit, this is so anti-Semitic. You know, the truth is, I would ask what part of the show, but I think pretty much the whole part, right? I don't know. The traveling runner, no charges for Biden and the mishandling of classified documents. America.
Oh yeah, we can get into that. I do have some election stuff that I want to talk about at some point, but we'll stay here for now.
It's showtime. First time. It's showtime. First time commenter, man.
Yeah, welcome to the party.
Welcome to the fucking party. I worked at M&M World in Vegas. They still got them. Yeah, they do, but do they sell a lot?
No.
That's the question.
No, dude. No, you get an almond joy if you want an almond, dude, or mounds or some shit like that.
You know. Themore says nose jokes. Yep, confirmed.
We didn't do one nose joke.
Yeah, what nose joke?
No, none. Yeah, they're just talking shit, I think. Yeah, I think that's all it is. They're talking shit. They said the anti-Semitism thing before you even said who it was, when you were just talking about the candy. That was an older comment.
Well, I never said the candy was Jewish.
No.
I never even brought up the nationality of the candy.
That's what I'm saying. They're just, just fucking around. Oh, jeez, dog. Oh.
But, hey, check it out, man. If you want to come see me, go to acjokes.com. And not just go to acjokes.com to see me, but go on there to check the schedule, baby. There are big things happening. We're bringing up some of the greatest comedians coming up right now from New York City and from Philadelphia. So come check us out, man. It's the same name, but not the same game. Come check it out. It's going to be fucking dope.
Katrina Braxton.
We got Katrina
tonight.
Braxton headlining for the first time, man. Come show that
sick.
support. I don't know how it's the first time. That's why she's headlining, because she deserved to have done it.
So you got
way
Tate,
before.
Gerald Bedford
Gerald
coming
Bedford's
back.
coming
I love
up.
Gerald, dude. Love
Gerald's
him.
a
Haven't seen him in
beast.
a while. And Buddha the comedian.
Buddha's been doing amazing,
Has
dude.
he?
I've been sitting in on his sets again because he just keeps coming up with new shit. I mean, the shows have been amazing. Big up to Shannon Harris, who came down and did a lot of hosting for us and killed it for us and ran the show. It was great. So come check us out at acjokes.com, baby. And we'd love to have you.
And Gary, if someone was going to celebrate Valentine's Day, which you don't, what would they want to do on Valentine's Day? Could they go see Buddha the comedian headlining at Resorts Casino?
Yeah, they could do that.
At 8 p.m.
Yeah, man. And we
And-
also got my man Gabe is gonna be Adam Gable's gonna be out here for Valentine's Day, because I don't know a sexier, more loving, more in touch with Valentine's Day kind of man than my man Adam Gable. It's gonna be amazing.
I'll have to come. Well, I'm not coming to the Valentine's Day show because I do celebrate it, and because I celebrate it,
Picked up a board game of Triple X Playground.
Oh, I did. Yeah, no. We could pick up a board game of Triple X Playground, but I got you a Valentine's gift.
Get the fuck out of here, man. I refuse to accept it, you fucking... Men don't buy other men Valentine's Day. Oh, I will take this because these shits are delicious. Ferrero collection, bitch. I'm taking this, man. Word is born. I'm fucking eating this shit.
Yes, I went in to get some chocolates for my lady. I'm gonna give some to her mother. I'm gonna give some to my mother.
Wait, some of these got... It seems like some of these shits are... Oh, they're all different
Yeah.
kinds, though, man.
Well, you only
Gay.
like the golds?
Gay, yeah,
I wasn't
man.
sure. I wasn't sure
Come
if you
on,
wanted
man.
some
This
else.
shit's got cherries, man. What the fuck you doing? I'll eat the other ones, though, and I'll
See, look at that. No good deed
share
goes
them.
unpunished.
I'll share them. At least I got something to share now.
There you go.
You know, I don't have to keep it to myself. Because if they were just the gold ones, I would keep them all to myself. Nobody would. I'd be like, Brian got these for me. No one could touch
No
them.
one can have them.
But now I can share. I'll open it later, even though I actually wanted one right now.
I got a comment over here.
What is this one? Oh, at Gary. After everything you said, all I heard was my style is impetuous, my defense is impregnable, and I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah. I didn't do that justice, man. I should have read that better. That was amazing, yo. That just might be the comment of the day. I know it's too early to call, but that is definitely in the runnings for the comment of the day, yo. My style is impetuous, my defense impregnable, and I'm just ferocious. I want to eat your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah. Could you bring up that clip, please?
Oh, yeah,
I
dude,
really
yeah,
want to
yeah,
see the
let's
clip.
watch it, yeah.
Because I'm going to tell you something right now, King Handles. You couldn't be more on point. You know what that says to me? That says you actually heard what I was saying. That's what it says to me, man. Because I ain't gonna lie. If you want to know what I feel like right now, Brian, get that motherfucking clip. Because that's what I feel like right now. And I want to make something known. I didn't ask for this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I am not a man of war. But if you're gonna try to hold a motherfucker hostage, that shit don't work, yo. I'm not a good hostage. I'm easy to rob, but I'm not easy to hold hostage, dog. I don't like that shit, man.
Here we go.
This is how I feel right now.
Always confusion with Mike Tyson, who's standing by with Jim Gray. Jim?
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Steve. Mike, was that your shortest fight ever?
I bear witness there's only one God, and Muhammad's blessings and peace be upon him as his prophet. I dedicate this fight to my brother, Darabam, who died. I'll be there to see you. I love you with all my heart. All praise be to my children. I love you. God, man, what?
Is this your shortest fight ever? In any time, amateur, professional, ever?
Assalamu alaikum, Maida. I don't know, man. Yeah, Lennox Lewis. Lennox, I'm coming for you.
Mike, is it frustrating to train like you did and then have this in 7 or 8 seconds?
For this fight, I only trained probably 2 weeks or 3 weeks for this fight. I had to bury my best friend, and I dedicated this fight. I wasn't going to fight. I dedicated this fight to him. I was going to rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lennox is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Are you saying now, Mike, that Mike?
Woo! Let's go! Let's go!
Mike,
Dog.
Thank you for understanding King Handles. Definitely the best comment.
We got to get that put to a beat and then have you walk out to that, dude.
Yes.
Any DJs listening to the show? Some DJs
Yes.
scratch that shit up.
That would be a dope intro. You just hear that shit. My style is a bit.
Dude. You might have to change the Allah part, though. You might not want to walk out to
Yeah,
that.
nah, I'll keep that part out. Themore says that would be fire.
Yeah, dude.
It definitely would. Hey, listen, man. Maybe I'm biting off more than I could chew.
Dude, and I would have to say, if this show was a fighter, this show is Mike Tyson, dude. We're pound for pound champs on this show.
I might be biting off more than I could chew.
I don't know, dude.
But-
Almond M&M's are real small. son.
But the fact of the matter is, I've got absolutely nothing to lose. And that's it. I live in a world of only gain, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's God who got my back. It's God who tells me what to do. I am ferocious, all right? I am impenetrable. I am macadocious, sofridiocious. I am corn and all the chips. I am the sandwich cut in 4 squares with no edges. You motherfuckers ain't ready for this, all right? I am the fucking pizza perfectly baked. I am the motherfucking mac and cheese with 19 cheeses, all right? I'm Gorgonzola, motherfucker.
Your blue cheese, you just got a little fungus hanging out in you all the time.
I'm fucking Pepsi. I'm Coke, son. I'm a fucking Snicker. And I always satisfied. Stop fucking, what are you making the noise? I'm hearing noises, man. You're rattling all over the fucking place. You're talking to a champion and you over here rattling over me, man. You don't rattle over a champion, son. I'm Ebonics. I'm 5G. I'm motherfucking. I'm internet at a different speed, son. Who the fuck you think you're talking to? Understand? I think you've gotten a little too comfortable. I think you understand there's level to this game, son. I'm a pyramid. I'm motherfucking indestructible, and you can't even understand how I came together. All right, man, I'm steps. I'm curved fucking steps. I'm circular in motion, son. I'm a square and a triangle all on the same day. All right? I'm biracial. I'm racist. I'm anti-Semitic. I don't like Puerto Ricans. And I am one.
Gay!
I'm done.
No, you're finished.
Serenity now!
Yeah, Themo said it right there. I'm thick like Aunt Jemima. He understands, dude. He understands.
Drizzling. You're drizzling.
I'm drizzling, motherfucker.
And it was good. Rated G, let's go. Oh, and it was good. We got a track for you to mix up. G needs a new intro song with Mike Tyson's background. Or not his background.
Fucking A, man.
Oh, shit. What up, Johnny? Call you later.
Yeah, man. So that's what's going on with that. I've come to a somewhat ceasefire with my landlord.
Okay.
It was kind of a forced ceasefire. I just told him, look, I'm only going to give you half the rent until you come and start fixing things. Because I want to show good faith that I don't, I'm not trying not to not pay rent.
Yeah, bro,
it's getting worse and worse, dude. It's worse and worse.
Crack, dog. Look at that thing, bro.
The whole ceiling's going to come down.
Oh, yeah.
I hope
dude.
I'm under it when I do.
Yeah.
When it does,
Is that
I
why
hope
you
I'm
moved
under
the
it.
couch?
That's why I moved the couch directly under it, son, so that it can land right on my fucking head. I don't give a shit, man. If I live, I'm suing, and if I don't, I get out of Atlantic City. It's a no. Like I said, I got nothing to lose, son. You're talking to a dude right now that had to put on a hoodie because he was too cold in his own house, and my cat is wrapped in an electric blanket. All right? I don't give a fuck.
Oh, man.
I honestly don't give a fuck.
Oh, God.
I really don't give a fuck. I'm gonna hit him up and tell him stop sending me the gas, bitch. I don't want your gas. Yeah. So that's what's going on. And the house, I'm just sending them half. They never answered me back. I was just like, look, I'm gonna send you half, and if there's a problem with that, you let me know. But until you fucking pay the whole thing, I mean, come and start fixing. I'm not paying more than that. So it's kind of a forced ceasefire. I sent them out half, and they didn't hit me back. They just took the money. So apparently we have a deal, which I'm happy with that deal because I know that I'll probably have enough money saved to get the fuck out of here before the ceiling collapses. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
out.
Then I'll just be out.
Have you looked at any more
And I know that because they're getting half the rent, they're not going to. They're slumlords. They're not going to.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck, dude. Yeah,
they're not going to fucking bother me.
Yeah,
They're going to take
yeah.
their sweet ass time.
Yeah.
And then by the time that they're ready, I'm just going to I have enough money and I'll get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's a win-win. They're cool with it.
Win-win.
Yeah, they're cool with it.
Meanwhile, I like my apartment. I mean, you guys see it, right, man? Switch to the other thing, man. I got a nice little apartment, man. I got my little cat shit hooked up, my TV, and it's an open little living room. I like my apartment, yo.
Yeah, I do too.
But with that said, I don't necessarily like where it is.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? I'm still right on the corner where motherfuckers are getting shot at parties.
Right.
And, I don't mind getting the fuck out of here. You told it to a dude that don't give a shit.
yeah.
I cannot be beat. I mean, I can, but who cares?
I had some stuff I wanted to talk to you about.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, so
Let's talk
I have
about
two
something.
things. The first thing I want to talk about is the Super Bowl is coming up this weekend, and
I don't care.
this is what I do care about, though. So I sent you this video the other day, and let me play for everybody so they can see it.
Timur says so much more fun than talking about Trump. Thank you. It's fun, mate. I think this has been a fun podcast so far.
Yeah, good times.
I mean, I think he's gonna try to bring it down now by bringing in reality and shit. But we'll see what's up. Let's
We
see
don't
what
have
he does.
to. No.
Let's see what you look. No. Now I sound like a woman. This is why I don't have female fans. But go ahead.
I know what's going to happen for the Super Bowl in 2 weeks.
Dude.
You want to know?
Yes.
Come on, give it to me.
In the Super Bowl, the Kansas City Chiefs are going to beat the San Francisco 49ers 27-14. And
That's specific.
Travis Kelce at the 50-yard line in front of the whole world.
No.
Nah. It's not
In
gonna happen.
front of the whole world
Nope.
No.
is going to take a knee and he's going to propose
gonna
to
take
Taylor
a-
Swift.
Yeah,
I think that will happen.
Nah.
Right? And listen, when I was down in the Bahamas, I was catching a glimpse of SportsCenter, and Roger Goodell, he was asked if it was scripted. He said I couldn't script it. That's what he said. He didn't say no, it's not scripted. He said
I couldn't script it.
I couldn't script it. Somebody else does that. That was the rest of the sentence. Is somebody else does that, right? And
Did he say that, or you're just finishing a sentence?
I'm finishing a sentence
okay,
for him. That's what that whole sentence was.
Yeah,
no,
that's
I
what it
couldn't.
should've been.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it should've been.
I couldn't have scripted it. Yeah. Somebody else did. You know, and dude, the NFL, the viewership went up, and I'll bring some receipts on this shit too. But the NFL viewership went up by like 9% this year, dude. 9%. That's a lot for a fucking multi-billion-dollar a year industry. You don't think that's by accident?
But do you think that all the teeny boppers that are watching it because of her, like actually care about the NFL, that they're going to spend money on the NFL?
No, but
The viewership alone brings the money,
no.
I guess, and because mad people are watching it, they sell ads.
Now you understand how the entertainment business works. The entire entertainment business is funded by ad sponsorships. That's why every single sport now in the U.S. is getting ads put on their fucking jerseys. They've done it in Europe forever, right? And we've known that European sports have been corrupt forever. Cycling, soccer, Formula One, they're all just spots for these rich dudes to embezzle fucking cash and make a shitload of money on the ad revenue.
I should do that, man. Just start putting ads on my shirts when I go on stage. I should get like Wanna Bump across my chest and then put little ads all around.
I think you might get arrested if you have want a bump across your chest.
Why? I can't fucking have Wanna Bump? You know the liberals won't arrest me, man. They love drugs.
Oh, dude, great fucking point.
Femur
NFL
says-
teams are all franchises. The parent company owns all the content and content creators. It's not illegal to script any of it.
No, it's not. It's down as an entertainment thing. So they could script all of it. They're not doing anything illegal. And I mean, at the end of the day, listen, you're betting, right? You're gambling.
Well,
so it comes
it's
down
legal
to
now. It's
but-
legal for sports gambling.
well, first of all, the fact that FanDuel has a fucking partnership with the NFL is enough to tell you that something's wrong. But at the same time, I mean, let's keep it real. One of those teams are going to win. So somebody who makes a bet is going to win. Now, I know it means more when it comes to like I think the parlays or like the spreads or shit like that. But at the end of the day, sometimes they do hit it, sometimes they don't. The problem that I have is that they could see how many bets are coming in on something, and they could see how much they're going to lose if they make the spread.
Yeah, dog.
So I guess, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the.
Yeah, dude, they could
but
do
people don't-
anything,
look,
bro.
man, it's
Dude, it'd be like the
ridiculous.
bookie.
It's all stupid. Look, if you're gonna do it, and my son gambles on this shit, he does the parlays and shit, and I tell him to stop or whatever. I mean, I guess if you're just gonna bet on one team or the other to win, you know, I don't think they're gonna change. Like, I think right now, if the script is the Chiefs is supposed to win, like, you know, like you said, they think so, and then this chick is supposed to get proposed to on the. Do you think if more people vote for the Chiefs to win, bet on the Chiefs to win, and it's gonna cost them mad money to pay out, you think they'll switch? You think they'll switch the fucking
Flip the script around? Yeah, I mean, of course. There could be any number of reasons that they could flip that around.
You think they'll call an audible?
Hot route.
Do you think they're gonna go audible, dude,
Yeah,
and
maybe.
say, listen, 49 has got to do it. Too many people bet on you guys to win, and if you guys win, we're gonna lose too much money, so the other team has to win.
For sure. And then you can't discount the fact that maybe one of the refs who's supposed to make one of the calls puts a different bet in and changes the game so he gets paid out big. You know?
Yeah, it takes away a touchdown that the dude's supposed to score 4 touchdowns, and on his 4th touchdown, he says it wasn't a touchdown.
Right.
Even though he was
Or
completely
dude, just
alone.
calling a holding call. You know?
Yeah.
Like, or pass
Yeah.
interference is the easiest thing to do now. Just call pass interference.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like,
Um.
and then they go to the booth. They go to New York. Or they go to L.A.
Yeah,
to the producer. Because the
we
producer's
can't
like,
see it.
the producer's like, which way do we need this to go? And they're like, I don't know. It's like, come on, dude, come on.
I mean, listen. I walk through the casino, right? And there's people sitting there playing roulette, which back in the day was able to be fixed. You know, like, how would I know if there's some sort of little magnet in that shit? I just know that back in the day, they were able to fix that shit, right? They were able to fix roulette back in the day.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Right? Same thing with dice. They're able to fix dice, right?
And just getting into that real quick, right? So there's the State Board Gaming Commission of New Jersey who would be the ones who regulate that. But when the casinos make more money, the state makes more money off the taxes. Because the people who win at the casino don't pay fucking tax on it, dog.
Well, they do if they hit a certain number. They take the taxes right there.
Oh,
They come
yeah.
down. They give you a W-2 right there, whatever
That's
it
never
is.
happened to me.
Yeah, no, it's never happened to me either, but I know it happens because one time this old lady pushed me out of the way to sit down in front of my machine, and I decided to be a gentleman and not go, what the fuck are you doing? And I thought to myself, let her warm up the machine for me, and then she hit on a second spin for the whole jackpot. And I knew it. I said, I want to go. I think it has my money. And no, it had my money, but she took it. Yeah. Anyway, that's besides the point. The point I'm trying to make is that even when it was regular, there was a way to fix it, right? Even when it was that way. Now you walk through and it's all virtual. It's a virtual chick up there and it's spinning a virtual fucking thing.
Well, I mean, they do have the regular ones, but they got the virtual ones too.
And everyone's playing them.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here going, the machine knows your bet. Yeah. The machine knows all the bets that just been put in and what it could just pick whatever fucking number it wants. It's a machine.
And look how many people are there.
And that's what I'm saying. People just love to lose their money. Even though the other day I hit for 80.
80,000?
No, $80.
Okay.
Pulled that shit right out.
Nice.
Pulled that shit right out.
Nice.
You know. What do we got here? Demo says, get one LED.
There you go.
Get one LED T-shirt that just scrolls through ads like a billboard.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah, or a hat.
Yeah.
That's what he said, or a hat. Timor also said, your ad here. HJ out back. What's HJ?
Yeah.
Hand job.
Yeah, your ad here for $5 or a hand job out back.
I mean, am I giving the hand jobs or am I receiving them? Because you'll get some freaks that'll be like, I'll give you $30 if you let me jerk your dick. You know?
Who?
Sickos. King Handel says, too much ad money on the line. KZ plus Taylor Swift is better for ratings, views. The refs have their orders. 49ers better not let it come down to the refs. You don't think the 49ers are in on it too?
Oh, obviously, bro. I do. Yeah, he might not. And the thing is, dude, I think at one point the NFL was chill.
Timor.
Yeah. Or,
you know.
Yeah. King Handles, you mean. King Handles. He was the one who posed that.
Yeah. And he also says, even if you hit a jackpot, they can claim the machine malfunction. Yeah, try doing that to me, motherfucker, and you're going to have to tear me out that bitch. Let me hit for fucking, doesn't even have to be that much.
And who started the casinos, too, right?
The mob.
Yeah, dog. You won too big, they fucking bring you downstairs.
Is the mob still around? You think the mob's still around?
Yeah, dude. Well, actually, it never existed. It was just a figment of the FBI's imagination to prejudice Italian Americans.
Well, I mean, what happened was, because I just happened to watch this thing on Gotti last night. What supposedly happened was his boy Quack Quack was talking, and they had his house bugged, and he bought up the Federation or whatever it's called. He actually talked about it, and because he talked about it, and they had it on tape. They said it that's proof that it exists, and that's how they took down the other 5 families.
Yeah, I watched that same thing. It was Getting Gotti on Netflix.
I'm not
it was Netflix, right?
Nah, I caught it on regular TV. It was on a crime channel.
Oh, cool.
I watch. I'm back to watching crime channels.
Yeah,
man.
it's fun. It's sickening, but it's fun.
They'll never run out of episodes. No. That's why I wonder why there's so many repeats. There ain't more people getting murdered out there, or did we just stop solving crimes?
We stopped prosecuting people for crimes. That's what we've done.
It is.
Yeah.
That's I always wondered how they'd stop making they're gonna go out of fucking. They're gonna stop doing it because there's no longer prosecutions.
You ever watch old
now they have
cops?
court TV because that's where it all gets done. They don't make it into the.
They've had court TV.
They don't make it in, but now it's big. Now, now they have whole day marathons of that shit. Where you see people jumping over the table, attacking the fucking judges.
I Want Cops. That was my favorite show of all time, dude. That show was off the fucking chain. If you go back and watch some Cops episodes from '93, it's pretty fucked up.
But they never show no shootings.
No, dude. But it's like Maury Povich, man. It's like real life Maury Povich. They're like busting a couple tweakers, and they're like, ma'am, do you have anything in the car? And she's like, no. And they're like, what is this, half ounce of crystal meth? Oh, it's not mine.
What are you doing here? I'm not smoking crack.
Yeah. Yeah. King Hansel says can't make the docs faster than someone tweets about it. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, the doc's the deep dive. It's not the same. You know.
Yeah, it's not the same, man. You can't. Even though, listen, documentaries after watching Candace Owens destroy making a murderer with convicting a murderer. If you watch that, you'll see that a lot of those, you can't believe really nobody. That's what's fucked up, man. We're in a time right now that you really can't believe nobody. Yeah. You know, it's weird times. But, I mean, there's got to be some truth because I would like to believe truth will always prevail.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, but there's got to be some truth, right? Some shit got to be true.
Yeah.
We'll see, you know. But what is it? Because like I said, when I saw Making a Murderer, I was like, yo, this is some bullshit.
You're talking about the one that was on Netflix?
That was on Netflix. That it was on actually during the pandemic as well. Right. Also timed perfectly with the defund the police.
Yeah, it was like a hit piece on these on murderer getting framed, right? And the guy didn't
they
do it.
tried to make it look like he was framed.
Yeah.
And then Candace Owens does convicting a murderer, and she shows all the shit they left out, and not just left out, but edited his answers from one question and put it as an answer to another question a bunch of times. Because then if you watch Convicting a Murderer, she shows the question and the answer in its entirety.
Right.
And you can see they move shit around. They cut shit out. It's insane. It's insane. You know, if you can't trust documentaries. I mean, the reality is the documentaries should be as trustworthy as the information they're getting.
Well, I mean,
so in other words,
it's really up to the integrity of the editor and the producer. You know, like anytime I shoot shit, I really make sure that I don't. Well, I'll take you out of context a lot online.
You take me nothing out. Everybody thinks I'm a moron, and that's fine, because they're not completely wrong.
You were getting a lot of heat on TikTok for saying illegals.
Was I? What were they saying?
Dude, all right, I'll put the clip up and then.
This motherfucker just be putting me up there, throwing me into the fire, man.
I'm on it too, dude. I
know, but I just say just
as much.
Career. Your career is with me.
Don't shake my pancakes.
Sorry, hold on.
Don't shake my pancakes. Well, look, listen. If you join my live right.
Fucking guy.
Here, read some of these comments.
Yeah, let's read some of the comments, man. Themore says the OJ trial was made for TV, never happened. You would be surprised how many serial killers are fabricated as well. Wait a minute, Themore. You're saying that OJ's lady didn't get killed? That the trial never happened? The trial obviously went on, but you're saying that OJ's lady never got killed?
Yeah.
Come on, man. You know how deep that lie to me with that? Come on. You can't be saying that. The chick at least got killed, right? Like,
no one died. Charles Manson also made for TV. NFL, not the only script on TV. I've never heard this before. Manson.
Wait a minute, you're saying Charles Manson. I know Charles Manson was down with the CIA and shit like that.
Yeah, we've talked about that.
And I know.
Dude, there's a great
book.
But
are you saying that the chick never got killed, homeboy's wife? Even if it was a setup, even if it was that he, wanted his wife dead or whatever, you're saying she never got killed?
He says, yep, no one died.
No, that's the same. Yep, no one died from before.
No,
I'm asking about the
Mansons
now.
Bro, that was
the OJ question.
No, I don't think it was.
Yes.
Oh, you're talking about the Manson.
Now I'm saying the Manson wasn't real.
Oh yeah,
either.
Themore. What do you think about that? And then, correct, she did not die.
That's about
OJ. We got to wait a second. And
where is she? No, because I asked about the other chick too. That they cut the baby out of her. What's her name? This dude's wife. The one that was in that movie, the dude who made that movie.
Are you talking about OJ's wife?
No, I'm talking about Charles Manson now.
Oh.
The Charles Manson shit is that he killed. Well, he didn't do
Sharon
it.
Tate.
Sharon Tate.
Yeah, Sharon Tate.
So Sharon Tate never died. They just where they bring her, Lolita Island? Don't tell me that. And yeah, Manson. No one died in the Manson story.
Evidence?
Ooh,
Evidence?
real. I need some
Evidence?
receipts
Yeah,
on
Doug,
that,
I need some
man.
receipts, bro.
I need some links.
Yeah,
man.
you got my email, I think, right? Haven't you sent me some stuff before? I think so. So yeah, try to send it through on the email.
They are actors, many faces. But wait a minute. Hold on a second. Okay, hold on a second. Then what about the fact that he spent life in jail afterwards? Was he really in jail, or did they just bring him to the jail prison to like do the videos, and then he went back to like his mansion? Because he looked like he was
solitary.
He looked like he was deteriorating jail, like in jail. It looked like he was deteriorating like a person in jail.
Oh, I don't know, Gary. Have you ever seen special effects in a movie?
Yes.
Right? I mean, come on. It's made for. I mean, look what we do. Look what we do with this setup.
I know. Look, I'm actually not meat.
Yeah, rip it off.
I don't know, man. It's I don't know, man, because then it starts to become the nothing is real. Are we going there? I mean, maybe there's receipts to that shit.
I actually, what criminals get released to do interviews with TV?
But he never really got released. He was always just brought into another part of the prison, which they do that all the time. Tupac did it. You know, like there's a lot of people that go in to have interviews with killers and with all kinds of people. That happens all the time. He's not the only one they've done it. I watch all the criminal shit where they go in and they talk to the people that actually, and some of those people revel in it. This dude just used to babble, you know. This dude used to go off, but, you know, there's some of them that's like, yeah, you know, I choked her to death. You know what I'm saying? And don't care. I liked it. I think it would give me arousal. Sick bastards. I don't know, man. I don't know, Timor. That one's a hard one to buy. I'm not going to lie. I'm not saying you're insane, and I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying that I would have to look into that rabbit hole myself, and it's a scary one to go down because it's like, damn, every single thing is fake. You know, me knowing he was down with the CIA and they wanted to spread LSD and all that shit. Yeah, all right, I could buy that. You know, because supposedly he had murdered a bunch of people that they still
He kept getting let go, dude.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
but to sit there and say that nobody.
Says the key is in the crime scene photos.
I don't know, Timor.
Yeah, we'll have to take a look off air. I'm not putting crime scene photos. Yeah, this is not it. We don't do snuff films on. I'm Rated G. But I do have a confession to make. I'm no longer
family program.
Rated G is for the children. I have a confession to make. I was walking Mr. Boots last night, and
You stepped in shit again.
No, dude. I walked him in Jersey, bro. I haven't stepped into shit probably until I moved to New York. So I'm out there, and it was a super clear night, and I was just looking at all the stars, right? And as I'm looking up, I'm like, it kind of looks curved down, dog. I'm telling you how I'm like,
saw
look,
the firmament?
Bro, it was such a crystal clear night. I could see all the stars, and I'm looking up because I remember that thing that you said to me about looking at the ocean. Or no, did I say it to you?
You said, I don't remember. What was it?
No, you said it to me in Myrtle, and you said it looked like it's coming around this way.
Yeah, it looked like it was coming,
Yeah, like around, like towards you. Like the ends were coming towards you. And then I was up there, and I was like, that part looks higher than that part, dude. I'm like, and then, bro, when I was on the plane, oh, dude, anytime, I always get the window seat now since I've been, looking into this stuff
and
more.
You just have your head out of it like this the whole time.
And I'm playing, I play techno music, and it's just beep, boop, beep, boop. I'm just trying to get, a little electronic signal, coming in. No? Okay. All right. Well, some don't hit. Just trying.
Oh, was that a joke?
It was something. I don't know. It was just something I said. It was an addition to where I was going.
It was something. You know what it was?
Not funny is what it was.
No, it was just straight up good old American babble. That's what it was. That was just a whole lot of babbling going on there. I love when you do it. I love to see you fight out of a bag.
Yeah? Well,
yeah.
Speaking of babbling, here's the clip that people are coming at you.
All the way down to the illegals being let into this country in droves, and then wanting to allow them to vote. We got a bunch of people who you want to allow to vote who don't have our ideology. Is that the right country? And the truth is, we don't have an ideology as a country anymore.
Not anymore.
Either.
We used to.
Yeah.
But also the ideology we had was mostly white. Protestant.
It was straight up, Christian Judeo beliefs.
Yeah, white male dominated Judeo-Christian beliefs, I would say. for the most part. No,
What,
based
what are
on
you being liberal on me?
no, dude. I'm just saying,
Fucking white male dominated. I mean, listen, man.
dude. Who was in power for everything up until really the '80s? All white dudes. Yeah, but that's
There's a reason. There's a reason for that.
No, I know that, but
Because
I'm just,
they were the ones who went to the wars. They're the ones who started the wars. But I mean, listen.
But I'm,
All the way down. I said, what are you turning liberal on me?
dude, because I saw.
So what are some of the comments? That's yeah. Let's hear how much of an idiot I am.
We'll read 'em. So, bro in the hat sounds so dumb. Brother, read a history book. And then I wrote, would love to see your take on the history of America. And they said, the twink smart dough.
The twink, that's me.
I think he's talking.
Oh,
I think he's
you're the
talking about me.
twink.
Yeah, I think I'm
Twink
the
is
twink.
smart,
yeah.
though.
Yeah. Shout out CB. And then this guy says, this content feels like ex-addict content.
Ex-addict. I am very much still an addict, sir. There's nothing. I don't quit shit. All right. Look, you can call me a lot of things. Don't call me a quitter. That's the dude over there. All right. I managed to still function.
And then I responded, we're not quitters.
There you go.
And then I can tell, keep doing a lot of nothing.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate the blessing.
Yeah. And then CB dropped in and says, all content is some form of addict content.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
TikTok is
all right.
crack. But there's more. I actually need to log into TikTok because it's not showing them to the
Go to your phone and just read them.
to the public. You want me? Yeah, you want me to just read them?
I love that shit, man.
I think it's better to yeah, I'll just read it. Take a second to get in.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
I didn't even know we had comments. I literally don't read them. You know, every now and then I'll see, we got a bunch of comments, and I'll look and I'll enjoy myself. I never respond to anybody.
Who wrote, Democrats hate America.
Who wrote that? You did?
No, just somebody. No, yeah.
They do.
And then they responded, Democrats have maintained.
Hold on, our thing just went on. All right, there you go.
Oh, that might be, yeah, I guess I didn't plug that one in. My battery died. Sorry. Yeah, I'll go
But
fix it.
you got work to do here. I'll read them.
Yeah.
Let me see some of these
scroll,
things.
scroll down.
Let me see. I didn't even know we had this many comments, man.
There's like 58 of them, bro.
It said Democrats hate America. And then Brian responded, some do, not the OGs though. And of course, that's going to continue going. Democrats have maintained the slavery of uneducated black and brown people. Democrats hate Americans. You know, what's crazy is you say uneducated. What's really scary is that a lot of educated black people are Democrats as well. So that alone becomes very scary. Then Addy. Well, I mean, he said that Democrats have maintained the slavery of uneducated black people, and I'm saying, yeah, but there's a lot of educated black and Spanish people who still buy the bullshit, you know. And then Addy said working the system, knowing damn well that they have no other choice. Oh my Lord! And then you respond, true. What the fuck are you talking about? They have no other fucking choice. Yeah, they have another choice. Go anywhere fucking else but here, okay? The reason why they're coming here is because we're letting them the fuck in. It's that simple. A fucking country, a fucking nation is supposed to have borders, yo, because everybody doesn't share the same fucking ideas. And once you start letting people into this bitch that don't have the same ideas that are fundamentally what we're about, fundamentally, we could disagree on semantics and shit like that, you know, but at the end of the day, if they don't have the same ideas that we have and the same, what happens when you start letting them in, it's no longer America. Why even call it anything? It might as well just be whatever. Yeah, let's get rid of all the other, you know, let's let everything go. No, that's not how it goes. You start bringing people, what happens when the people who think if you're a homosexual, because there's a lot of them coming over the border who think if you're a homosexual, you should go to jail. We don't think that way. Our ideology says, no, that's not true, man. That's a sexual preference. Let that person do what they want to do. You know, we can't put a person in jail for that. But what happens is when you start letting all of those motherfuckers over here, and then they become the majority, and then they start having people like that one Democratic chick who's like, I'm working for you guys on the inside. Then they're able to change the laws and then see what happens when America becomes a country like just another country from the Middle East that, you know, don't give you all the freedoms that you already think you don't have in this country. The fuck out of here.
Yeah, man, and you know, I've said this before. You know, I love all my Central, South American, you know, Mexican people, but and they're victims of the cartels, a lot of them. But those aren't the people that are causing the problems in this country. The victims of the cartel violence are not, you know, they're not the ones causing riots and shit. It's the cartel guys, and then all these other immigrants coming from Saudi Arabia.
Come
Coming
through
from China.
legally with come through legally with a legitimate story that you have receipts, and sure.
Yeah,
if a person
but, I
really,
mean,
but the problem is they're letting everyone through.
Right.
And
So
here's
why would
another
they?
thing.
Yeah. Why would
Yeah.
they?
And here's another thing. Here's another thing. I just finished watching this documentary, as true as it may be, but we can only go by the information that is put out there. The dude who is the head of the border patrol out there in Texas, you know, he was saying that what happens is you get I don't know what part of Texas it is, but he's out there in Texas somewhere. Why are you laughing?
Because King Hansel said Brian moonlights as a coyote.
Yeah, man. But here's the thing. He said that they let him in, and what happens is you get dudes coming through with a child, right? And everyone's complaining how they separate the child from the parent. But that's what we do to Americans.
Yeah.
If I got a kid in my house and I get arrested, they're going to take my kid until they figure out what to do with the kid, whether give it to if I have family, they'll give it to family, or it'll go through the system.
Control, yeah,
because
control.
I have to go through the system. That's what happens when you do crimes. Passing someone's border illegally is a crime. Illegally means you're not supposed to be passing it. You know what I'm saying? So that's a crime. So right away they get separated. And he said what the big problem is when they go, because then they let them go, right? But what happens is these dudes is cartel.
Right.
So when they let him go, that dude leaves. He don't come back for the kid. And he said they got kids that are left behind. You know? And then they said half of those kids, you ready for this, dog? Go missing. What do you think happens to them?
They're
all
going
I know
to
is
the Bahamas.
all I know is there's a lot of actors who are looking like shit who are starting to look young again. Now you make what you want out of that.
Is it Botox or what?
Botox.
I want to read the. I want to read the
Son,
statute.
That adrenochrome shit.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, I know. I want to read the. I want to read the law, right? So here's the law, so everyone knows what the law is. And this is 8 U.S. Code, Section 1325, improper entry by alien, right? And they use the term alien. That's the term in the U.S. law. Section A, improper time or place, avoidance of examination or inspection, misrepresentation, and concealment of facts. So if you came in over the border at an improper time or place, avoided examination or inspection, or misrepresented or concealed facts, right? Those are the four things.
Yeah, the only one they could say that they didn't do is what was the second one?
Avoidance of examination or inspection.
Yeah, no, they're not avoiding inspection.
Right.
They actually said now they wave their hands so they can come and pick them up and bring them into the facility. They said they used to avoid us. Now we just pick them up and we bring them to the facility. And in the facility, all they have to do is claim that, you know, they want asylum because they're getting, you know, they can't go back home, and they let them out with a order of they're released on their own recognizance to come back to court, and they don't come back. Why would they? The minute they get let go, they go out. That's it. They're gone.
Yeah, and legally, what this is saying here, that the first time you can't go to jail for more than 6 months, and then the second time, no more than 2 years. That's a maximum penalty it carries. And you'd be in a U.S. jail, bro. You'd be in a U.S. fucking jail. You could start going to school. They could help you get all your paperwork. Like, you'd be chilling. And plus, there's probably tons of
Get
dudes.
a GED and fucking get a GED in jail, then go back to your third world country and become a lawyer.
Yeah. Dude, that's fucking nuts. Are there nuts in that? What's inside of these things?
Hazelnut.
Oh, hazelnut.
The sexiest of all nuts. Fucking delicious. We got comments, man. Hey, Michelle, what's up? Michelle says, hi, guys. I'm at work. I'm trying to jump on in between customers. Love you both and miss you. I don't know if you heard. I'm going to be a grandma on this July. Congratulations, Grandma.
We did hear. I saw. Congrats, Michelle.
Congratulations. That's awesome to hear. Timor says, it's just funny Gary thinks voting matters. Got stock in voting machine? I don't think voting matters.
No, yeah, he's never said that.
Never. I don't know where you got that from. I've been saying voting don't matter before I even swallowed the pill. You know, the minute I found out the whole thing about the electoral college, I was like, oh, so then our vote don't count. You know, so I don't. Please don't misunderstand me. I don't believe that the voting is, true at all. At all. King Handel says that, Gary, tell your landlord you're seeking asylum in his apartment building. You should be fine after that.
Not a bad idea. I mean, that's not a bad idea.
That one might be, that's not a bad idea. Or I could just say I identify as a woman, and the only reason why he wants me out is because
you're a woman.
He doesn't like trans. And I bet you that would keep me here. I probably wouldn't have to pay half the rent at that point.
You would own the building.
Maybe.
Yeah, you would own the building.
I might go that direction. And you know what's crazy is I could say that live on air, actually do it. They could bring this back up, and it still wouldn't hurt me. Isn't that crazy?
And Michelle said thank you.
You're welcome, Michelle.
Yeah, love you, Michelle.
You know
what's interesting?
it's totally insane, dude. I mean, think about it. Those cops got jumped in New York by 11. All right, you want me to call them immigrants? I'll say immigrants. 11 immigrants who happen to be illegal, which would make them illegal immigrants. So they got jumped by 11. I think it was 11 illegal immigrants. They busted, I think, 5 of them. Let 4 of them go. No bail. Dudes came out giving the finger. Dudes were like, fuck you. They jumped a cop, dog.
I know, dude. That's crazy. Who would ever be a cop?
And listen, anyone who knows me knows I've always been on the other side of when it comes to law. But we all understood if you jump a cop, you're going to jail.
Yeah.
That you're not getting out on bail.
Yeah.
Who the fuck gets bail for jumping a cop? If they'll jump a cop, they're obviously a danger to society. Insane.
Yep. No.
Americans sit there while cops are beating someone down and they don't pull them off. They sit there and they pull their phones out. But these dudes come, I'll give it to them. They're not having it. They stuck together. They're not having it. I'll give them that. But you don't belong here. Get them out. What's wrong? What's wrong with me saying that? Do I show no feelings? I don't have feelings.
You seem remorseful. You seem
I have no feelings for them at all, man. Fuck them, straight up, yo. Fuck them. And big up to my Queensbridge people, man, having to deal with the influx over there. They can't even get fucking turkeys on Thanksgiving because these motherfuckers were online the night before. Fucking insanity. You know, and I'm stupid. I'm the dumb one.
Dude, you know what's crazy?
I care what idiots have to say. The fact that they're responding to me in a negative manner right off the bat, you know, says you're arguing with an idiot.
Yeah. Yep. Yo, you know what's crazy? So when you were saying that, I was listening, but I was also looking into some stuff about.
So you weren't listening.
No, I was listening. I was multitasking because I am an intelligent human being. I'm strong. I'm powerful. I'm independent. I make my own money. It might be 88 cents on the dollar.
You're strong.
But I earn
get it.
my money.
I get it. You're a strong Italian woman. Go ahead. You don't have to make the point to me. I get it.
I cannot, for the life of me, find out what the names are of the 2024 electors of the Electoral College. Can't do it. It's not on Google, but I did find the ones from 2024.
Oh, so maybe they tell you after?
Yeah.
How does that work? I don't know. Is it a secret?
Yeah. Traveling Runner said 7 of them got indicted today.
Yeah, good luck finding them. They're already gone. They're not even in New York anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I will be very surprised. Traveling Runner, I will be very surprised if they get any of them. Dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't even know who they are at the end of the day. You know, they are who, and I heard some of them gave a bunch of them gave fake names too. I heard that went down, but I'm not sure about that. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on anything, because I honestly don't know anything. I'm just repeating the bullshit that I see. Whether or not it's true, I have no fucking idea. But I did see a video of two cops getting jumped by a bunch of illegal aliens. So,
dude, the electors vote December 17th, 2024. Dude, this is pretty fire, actually. So I just got on the archives.gov, right, which is the presidential archives, and the archives of the nation. And this is, dude, this document here is key dates and events for state officials and points of contact. So this document is getting sent out to
thank you for getting me digging in my ear. I appreciate that shot. That camera shot just now.
Oh, what, did I give a lot of...
No, bringing me in when I was digging in my ear.
Did I switch the camera?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad, dude. That wasn't intentional on that. Yeah, it wasn't intentional. Yeah.
What were you saying?
I was actually trying to go to this. That's why I was trying to get to this. So the key date. So this document right here, it is the key dates and events for state officials and points of contacts. Right. So there are like 500 and something electors, and you need 270 to win. Right.
Okay.
So this document is getting sent to the assistant, the manager. So whoever it is, the people who are actually making those votes on our behalf, this is the document that gets sent. I don't know how we pulled it up, but it's a publicly available document, right?
As it should be.
So when you go in this document, this is how the system works. Dates for state officials: November 5th, 2024, Election Day. States that appoint electors by popular vote, currently all, may include a modified voting period necessitated by force majeure events that are extraordinary and catastrophic as part of the election day.
What does that mean?
I have no fucking clue, dude.
What the fuck does that mean?
So it says states that appoint electors by popular vote, which means that we're nominating.
They're supposed to vote the way the popular vote of their section goes.
Yeah, but that's not what this is saying. What this is saying is that this says states that appoint electors. Right? So an elector is a member of the Electoral College.
Yes.
Right?
And it says...
But a nominee would be, or a candidate would be Biden or Trump or all these other people. They're called candidates.
Yes.
Right? So this document is saying that we appoint electors by popular vote. I don't know when that election is.
When do we vote for the when do they vote for the fucking Electoral College?
That's what I'm trying to find out. I can't find that.
Interesting.
When NJ?
Does anybody out there know? That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know we voted for these people.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you learn something new every day.
Yeah. Dude, it doesn't.
That's fucking awesome. We just learned something.
Here we go. Yeah, dude. Oh, here you go. Yeah, so let me go back. So I got back onto another site. So who selects the electors? Choosing each state electors is a two-part process. First, the political parties in each state choose slates of potential electors, or sometimes before the general election. Second, during the general election, the voters in each state select their state electors by casting their ballots. So when we vote, we're voting for the elector. I didn't know that.
How? His name ain't even on the ballot.
Huh.
What are you talking about, dude? That's even more confusing.
Yeah, here you go. So this happens during the general election. When voters in each state cast votes for presidential candidate of their choice, they are voting to select their state electors. Okay. I got it. This is how it works. Okay. It's a two-part process, right? So the first thing is controlled by the political parties in each state. So the Democratic Party and the Republican Party, right? So, there's the DNC and the RNC, the Democratic National Committee, the Republican National Committee.
I'm with you on that.
They're the ones who set up the conferences and have the states vote on who their candidate is going to be, right?
Okay.
So then down from that, just like state government, we have the New Jersey DNC, the Republican RNC, right? So the state RNCs and DNCs, they pick these electors who are political. And I have a list from 2020, right? So if I can go down to New Jersey, right? So look. So New Jersey in 2020, right? An attorney, some guy from the chair of the Monmouth County Democratic Party, a sheriff from Passaic County, chief of staff. I don't know who the fuck this is. Whose chief of staff is this? The campaign manager for the fucking governor was an electoral Tammy Murphy, the first lady, the goddamn governor's wife.
Hey,
bro,
watch with those words.
I'm
now.
sorry, but the governor's wife, dude. They picked the governor's wife. Bro, this is a sham, son. It's even a bigger sham than I ever thought it was.
Who would have thought you would have
This is
fucking
insane.
blown it open? You blew it open right here. Who says that we don't blow shit open? I mean, we came up with how. Was it the last episode we figured out why the Simpsons are able to?
What else is on here? Dara Taskin, a Turkish-American filmmaker from Patterson. Well, I'm really glad we had some Turkish fucking immigrant decide who was going to pick the president or state of. It's so frustrating, dude. A Turkish filmmaker. I'm an Italian filmmaker. Do you want to give me a vote? Huh?
Well, let's vote for you. I'll vote for you. Who else would vote for Brian? I would vote for Brian. King Handel says Brian just solved the mystery of who D.B. Cooper was. Who's D.B. Cooper?
He was the guy who jumped out of the plane with all that money. Like it was in like the 70s. There's a couple good documentaries, but he basically went on a plane that he knew had money on it, and he parachuted. He held everyone hostage, but with like no weapons, and then got off the plane. Some people says he was fake, like it was a psyop too. There's that to it.
Yeah.
But going back to it, so the RNC and the DNC, right? They pick who the electors are going to be, right? And they don't tell us.
I thought it said that we're supposed to vote for them.
Hold on. So the first step is each state picks their electors, right? Mm-hmm. And the number of electors you get is based on your congressional seats,
yes.
Right? Okay. So now once the DNC and the RNC in each state have their electors picked, right? Mm-hmm. Then on election day, the general public votes.
Okay.
Now, if the Democratic president wins the popular vote, all of the electors in that state are supposed to vote Democrat.
Yes,
but that doesn't always happen.
Yes, that's kind of
right?
what I just said, but you went the long way.
Well, no, because you have to they pick it first, right? And then they're supposed to go that way, but that doesn't always happen. But even in the same way, why don't you just stick to the popular vote? Why are these electors who are just chosen, by people who are on those boards, why are these people allowed to make that decision? Because also all of these people, they're not elected officials. They're bureaucrats. These are organizations, right? They're organizations. Okay. They're political parties. They're just dude, it's not. We didn't vote for any of them. You know, it's. Well, dude, I'm glad now I know because this election is coming up, and now I'm gonna have to watch this back so I can keep. I want to be able to dictate that to more people, you know, with a hard K.
But that's what I said. But that's what I said before, though. I said that they're supposed to go with the popular vote, you know, but they don't. And that's been proven over and over and over again. So at that point, then, you know, just let them vote. You know? Maybe they don't tell you to after. This way no one can go to their house and, like, you know, force them to vote in a certain way. But I don't know how they could say that we elect them if we don't know who they are. Very interesting.
Oh, dude, we can fucking look at...
But really not that interesting. I guess if men could become women and women could become men, then I guess, you know, people can get voted for without a vote even going down. You know? What do you got there? We got a comment there from Michelle?
I love Brian's passion. Thank you.
Yeah, if he was Puerto Rican, they would say he's angry. Puerto Rican passion gets mistaken for angry a lot of times. You know, it's not odd that someone would tell a Puerto Rican stop being so angry, and they'll say, "I'm not angry, I'm passionate." You know, especially like when a Puerto Rican dude kills his whole family. There's no more passion in taking out your whole squad than that. Oh man. Look, I don't like my brain either, just so you know.
Dude, I can't believe that list of electors, bro. And you know what the crazy part is, dude? Like, you look at this list in New Jersey, and here, just look at all these other names, bro. None of these people, there's not even pages about them. They're not even like people that you could like figure out who they are. You know, dude, I bet if we ran through this list, bro, we would find. Yeah, but I mean, it's the same thing either way. Look in Nebraska, Teresa Ebach, wife of Trump Deputy Secretary of Agriculture.
That's her claim to fame.
Yeah.
That's a claim to fame right there.
Yeah.
She's the wife of a Trump advisor or something.
Oh yeah, here's another one. Montana, owner of Thunderbird Motel, Missoula, veteran elector.
I would have
Thelma
to see
Baker.
that. Now, what if that's a shitty hotel? What if that's like a meth hotel? That would be hysterical.
Yeah.
That would be fucking hysterical.
It's probably a casino.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's probably a good fucking hotel. Now that I think about it, I mean, he gets to
No,
fuck,
it's
but
not,
It's
dude.
not, right?
No, look at this thing. It's a dub, dude. It's a motel.
Oh yeah, they don't even got pictures of the rooms. That's
No,
not a
no,
good
no,
sign.
here you go. Oof.
Oh, those are those like. Oh my God, look at that.
Oh, look at the tub. Look at
Oh, right there. I kind of like that though.
that. Yeah, I would live here for $500 a month, for sure.
I like that.
Yeah, $500
You
a
know
month.
that comforters, that fucking like that.
It's bed bug ridden.
It's not. It's
That's
like that.
crunchy. It's hard.
It's like hard.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's
hard,
that
yeah.
hard like it used to
Yeah.
be silky and soft.
Yeah.
You know, it's not. It's probably just the mailbox. Yeah, well, we see right there. It's just a fucking.
Yeah.
It's just a motel. That's insane that dude gets to pick the president.
Yeah, dude. And there's got to be
That's insane.
like.
I mean, I guess it's easy if you're supposed to go the way of the popular vote. Then it's easy,
Yeah. Hold on. What did I just?
you know. But if they actually got to make a decision,
Yeah.
you know, that's probably the nice hotel in that town. Like Demo said, how many people live in that town?
Dude, I can't tell you. Okay, actually, I will tell you because I can search it, right? Right. So
And that's probably the nice spot there, dude. That's probably the good hotel.
no. So in total of the how many electors do we have? I think it's like five.
5 something, you said.
Yeah, 538, right? And you got to get 270 to win. Out of that 578, there are 5 of them. Their description is wife of so and so. 5. And like, dude, don't get me wrong. If I'm in that position, Tina's getting a vote, dog. I'll give her a vote. But she's doing my vote. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she's doing my vote. She's doing what I'm. Yeah, but she's getting that vote. Whatever she wants. She probably wouldn't even want the vote. She wouldn't want her name attached to any of this at all.
Huh.
Yeah. But dude, NAACP activist Brian Fletcher, former NFL. Oh, Teamsters. Ronald Herrera, Teamsters, labor union activist.
It's insane.
Oh, dude, LGBT activist, television producer Bill Prady. Let's see if this guy fucked anybody. You know.
Well, most definitely.
Oh no, he did Married with Children.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Just started doing the degradation of family. That's what
And he's
famous
been
for.
divorced 3 times.
Oh, I'm not surprised. Not so fucking surprised. You know, people think I'm joking with this dumb shit. Anyway, just to
Circle back.
let's circle back to the 7 men indicted in Times Square. I just brought up the article.
Oh yeah.
This is from Odyssey? Whatever, I don't know what the fuck it is. New York, 10-10 wins. That's what it is. The Manhattan DA's office announced Thursday that 7 men have now been indicted in the mob attack on 2 NYPD officers outside a migrant shelter, though 2 of those facing charges haven't been captured yet, and the whereabouts of some of the others remains unclear.
So it's 7. 2 are missing, and there's 5 left. But some of the others.
Like, how does that even make sense? To sit there and start with the fact that though 2 of those facing charges haven't been captured yet, you would think that would be followed with the other ones have. But instead, they say the same thing about the other ones. And the whereabouts of some of the others remain unclear. The caught-on-camera brawl on January 27th between the 2 cops and a group of men who officials have said are migrants, which is just a new word for illegals,
Yeah.
has fueled fiery debate at the national level as the search for more suspects continue. Good luck with that. At a downtown news conference with Mayor Eric Adams, Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg said the identities of the 2 at-large men remain under seal until they are caught and arraigned in court. Why? I'm guessing because they don't know who the fuck they are either. We can't tell you who they are, so we're going to keep that sealed.
Yeah.
He said, because we don't, as the public, we shouldn't know who these dangerous assailants are. Somehow, we shouldn't know who they are. I remember back in the day, if you were being looked for as a criminal, they put your face all over the fucking news.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even know who you are. They'd be like, do you know who this guy is? the fuck out of here, man. They are caught. Hold on a second. Alvin Bragg said the identity to that were caught until they are arraigned in court. He said they are alleged to have assaulted the officers. Alleged. We have a video kicking and grabbing their legs. Calling the video of the attack horrifying, Bragg said his office's job is to gather the facts and make sure the right people are charged based on the evidence available. He noted several factors have made it hard to identify the suspects, including that they switched clothing.
Yeah, how about
Man,
how about they have zero paperwork?
Yeah, how about we don't know who the fuck they are?
Yeah.
How about that? And no one does in the neighborhood either. You can't even put the picture up because no one in the neighborhood knows who the fuck they are either. The only ones who know who they are the people who helped them to get into the attack.
Dude, it's so
Anyway,
crazy. So
I
wait,
can't-
it says
this
the
goes
only
on
thing
and
is
on and on,
where-
and the truth is, I can't even continue to read the bullshit. It's just bullshit, all fucking nonsense. You know,
and
But
they're
we
definitely
can't-
illegal immigrants, right? Like we're 100%
Yeah,
sure.
100. They went there because they were trying to move them from where they were staying into another place or something like that, or they were creating a disturbance in front of the place.
You want to see the video?
Nah, I don't need to see the video. man.
Timor.
It's out
Yeah,
there.
it's
It's
out
out
there.
there. If you
Timor,
wanna
it's out
see
there,
it.
yeah.
I don't want to put it out there. Timor wanted to see it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, show him the video. Fuck it. If one of our followers want to see it, throw the fucking thing up there.
Yeah. You tell me when to cut it too, all right? If you want to cut it, we'll just cut it.
Well, I mean, they don't stab him or nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really want to watch much of this either, but you know.
And look, that's like a sergeant. That's like a sergeant,
And
right
he's like,
Yeah.
come on, guys, move.
But then one dude, I guess started acting up.
Oh yeah. No, yeah, I'm good.
Boom. No. I mean, you don't even see none. They're just grabbing it. You don't want to see the kicks to the head and shit like
no,
that.
that's the part I don't really want to see.
All right. Well, yeah, they all
Yeah.
start stomping.
Yeah, I'm not down with that, dude. No. King Handle says 538. 5 minus 3 equals 2. 8 minus 2 equals 6. January 6th was prophesized. Stay woke.
137 minus 52. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, man. Whatever, yo.
I can't believe this shit, dog.
I can. I can.
Yeah.
But check it out, man. We got Valentine's Day on the way, man. I already got my gift. But if you haven't got that gift for that special someone you love, well, I got just the thing for you. Go to XXXplayground.com and pick yourself up. XXX Playground, the board game. What is it, you might ask? Well, it's only the best adult communication tool game ever made. If you've been having some kink that you didn't know how to let someone know that you got that kink, well, roll the dice, man. Get fist deep into someone you love. 2 to 8 players. Yeah. You can get fist deep into some friends. You might just like them. Don't have to love them. You just like them, and get some elbows up to the booty cheeks. XXXplayground.com. A supporter of Rated G from the jump.
And if you wanted to support Rated G, you could also go to briantlacata.com/shop. You can pick up this very nice zip-up hoodie that I have here.
It's a beautiful hoodie.
Or you can pick up the one that Gary's got. But now we're selling them in stitched. No more screen prints. We're just doing high-quality shit now.
Stitch, baby.
Yeah.
Even better. And this one, I got to tell you, I've already washed it a bunch of times. It doesn't even fade.
Yeah.
It fucking looks
My
great.
original coffee cup, though, is going. It's starting to chip because I put it through the dishwasher,
I don't fuck with dishwashers.
Yeah, and
Lazy
I can't.
bastard. That's where it starts, man. Trying to make your life easier and easier and easier. The fact that you got a fucking running water, you got a sink, running water, something to scrub it with and soap. That's not enough for you. You want to wash its fucking self. Lazy bastard. I got a dishwasher. I don't fucking use it. Never did.
Says Traveling Nurse says, "Yo, G, you peeped the Nika bribery scandal."
The New York City Housing Authority bribery scandal?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. There was like a bunch of people that went down.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I like how nobody cares about the vaccination. Yo, you know what's funny is that now they're promoting all these new things to take, and it says if you got COVID, get COVID, I think it's called, or something like that. It's some name that rhymes with COVID, and it says doesn't stop you from getting it, but supposedly it helps you. You got to take it like a couple of days after you start to feel the effects.
Oh.
It's fucking ridiculous, man. All that shit is ridiculous, and then I'm seeing
Paxlovid. Paxlovid.
Yeah,
That's it. It's a new
Paxlovid.
drug. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're infected but being treated outside of the hospital, the FDA has approved Paxlovid. Nirmatrelvir tablets and ritonavir tablets.
More bullshit that they want to throw in
Yeah.
your system.
Yeah.
And that's not coming from a doctor. I'm not a doctor in any way, so please don't take my advice. Don't get my ass locked up and say you didn't take it when you had COVID and, whatever. But I just think it's bull.
I want to know who developed this fucking chemical
Pfizer.
dog. Yeah, was it Pfizer?
No, it's Pfizer, 100%.
Yeah,
And
it was Pfizer.
it was
Yeah.
Pfizer. I see what I'm saying. I know who did it because I just watched
Pfizer.
it. And then I see the commercial the other day about every year the COVID changes. So does the vaccination.
Oh,
This one doesn't work even better than the last one didn't work. And now we're off of YouTube, so don't forget to check us on Rumble. Big up to all our people on Rumble.
This is one thing I did want to show you before we close, right? So I was in the Bahamas, right? And when I was coming back through the Bahamas, since it's a place that a lot of Americans travel to because it's so close, they have a U.S. Customs office in the Bahamas. So you go through TSA, which is Bahamian, and then once you get past through that, you have to go through U.S. Customs.
Okay.
And then you're sequestered, and you can't leave that area, and you're just going back to the U.S.
Okay.
So it makes it easier. Once you get back in the U.S., you can change planes, and
Yeah,
they do
you
that a
don't have
lot with the U.S., right?
Okay.
So I'm walking through Customs, and I snapped a little picture, right? And you can see it says U.S. Customs, Border Patrol. Like, I'm going right through here. Like, this door, that's Customs, right? So now if you zoom in, and this is what I took the picture of, protecting our nation, one face at a time. Biometric facial comparison. Faster meets more secure. And look at that. I mean, this guy kind of looks like me, no?
He does.
Yeah.
They all look like you.
Yeah.
And by all, I mean white people.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you clarified that. I wasn't sure what you were going to say.
Make sure.
Yeah. So.
You know.
Yeah. Look at that.
Hey, if I could look like Esco. Yeah, that does look like
And then do you know what they had on the other side? It was a woman.
Of course.
Yeah.
A white woman?
No, dude, of course it wasn't a white woman, bro. You fucking kidding me? I don't remember what race she was, but she looked just as
I wouldn't mind.
really
because I
untel-
know
This is actually the Turkish filmmaker. That's who this is. It's a Turkish filmmaker from Patterson.
That's the dude who's choosing our next president right there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised, actually. I would not be surprised. But listen, man.
We love you. We love
Me
all
too,
of you.
man.
Thank
And
you
we
to
love
all of our
of
listeners.
you guys. Listen, I wanna thank you guys, man. I could have went a little longer today, but I do have some things to do, and I have the show tonight.
Yep.
Like I said, go to acjokes.com. If you're in New York City, listen, man, every Monday, man, come on down and hang out. We do the midnight show over at the Grizzly Pear, the Not Quite Tuesday midnight show with my man Adam Gable. It's always banging. And big up to everybody who's been checking me out on 100.7 out here in Jersey in the morning. I appreciate y'all for not just checking me out, but coming out to the show. In fact, I want to give a shout out to one dude who came out the other day to the show, and he came because he hears me on the radio. So a big Rated G shout out to Jeff Kurz. Thanks for coming out, man. I appreciate you. I do appreciate the love, and we appreciate everybody who comes to hang out, especially the motherfuckers who come on time and then start yelling at us because we're not. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you
King
so much.
Handles. Who else we got out there? Michelle.
Yeah, King Handles, not for nothing, hands down the comment of the day, man.
Comment of the day.
Yeah, that was hands down the comment of the day. I appreciate that, man. The
Styles
one with yeah.
That was definitely the best one.
That was the best comment.
And it was good. Thanks for joining the show. Traveling Runner, Jasmine.
Oh yeah, big up to my
Jasmine.
daughter, man. It was great seeing you the other day. Oh, my son's birthday's coming up. What's today? The 7th?
Today's the 8th.
Today's the 8th? Oh my God, it's my son's birthday. Happy birthday to my son, man. Hey, yo, I didn't forget your birthday. I just forgot that it was the 8th today. I thought it was the 7th. I totally apologize, man. I'm calling
Sam,
you right now, Sam. Sam, I'm calling you right
Should we
now.
finish out the show with a happy birthday, or do you want
know,
me to wrap it up?
You can wrap it.
All right.
Yeah, you can wrap it, man. Let me call
You
my
guys,
son up.
see ya. Goodbye. Peace
Peace,
out.
y'all.
Rated G.